Somebody give me a guillotine. I just might ride on my enemies. Thought can I fuck on my energy? Nowadays they just talk, but they talk about nothing. Nowadays everybody wanna say something. Goddamn, I'm the man and it feel like it. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm trying to get paid.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Robo of Left Face TV, fresh out the water closet. Welcome to episode.
I lost like at least 5-10 pounds right there.
Honestly, I get it. I actually get it. But no, welcome to episode 104 of the Nerds of Culture podcast. We are the Woke Breakfast Club. We are the Woke Shade Room. We are the Woke Justice Gang, the Woke Losers Club, the Woke Hellfire Club, the Woke League of extremely woke gentle thems. We are the New York undercover of YouTube. We are the woke MI5. We are just so many things. Everything woke, everywhere all at once, and not without a dash of Sasson.
Just a dash.
So with the woke storm front, right? Or are we the woke 7? Only, even though there's only 2 of us.
I mean, if you ask, what's his face? What's the dude with the hairy shoulders? What's his fucking name?
Right. Now I'm thinking about his hairy shoulders.
Yeah, just that damn tank top he always wears.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh man.
I guess we're woke Nazis now because Nazis are socialists.
Right? I guess I don't know. What is that? I don't even know how that works.
Learning something new every day.
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna hold you. I learned something new today.
What's up?
I learned that. So we knew we were getting a Masters of the Universe trailer today. We knew the movie was coming out, but we knew we were getting the trailer today. And I thought the greatest issue of our time was going to be the fact that, man, we got yet another movie with Jared Leto in his in all of his cultish 30 seconds to Murgatroyd powers. I thought we were gonna have to suffer yet another film with him in it.
You thought that was gonna be the biggest deal?
I thought that was gonna be the biggest issue. Like, honestly, I can't believe how wrong I was. Because you know what? The thing I absolutely positively never expected us, the good people of the Blerd Without Fear community, the good people who tune in each and every week for Nerds of Culture. You know, the thing that I never thought we would have to put up with is this He-Man business going woke. And I actually have it on good authority that it has gone woke because, Robo, do you know what they had?
Don't even tell me. If you say anything about pronouns, I'm a lose it. I'm a fucking lose it.
Well, look,
they better not have modern day.
Right. How dare they But no, in all seriousness, though, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
They have modern date us.
They have modern date us.
They modern date us like a motherfucker. When I tell you when I say, man, you know, I was really hoping that we could get a Masters of the Universe movie that didn't have all what's that? Yeah, you know what we're talking about.
It's woke.
Yeah, you know, I thought that we weren't gonna have to put up with this, and now what you're telling me. You just added the most dangerous, the most diabolical, the most, I would say the most prolific danger to all of culture.
Global warming.
Yeah. Fuck global warming.
Genocide.
Fuck genocide.
Starving children.
Fuck them kids.
Melting snow caps.
Man, look, I'm just trying to swim.
Murdered indigenous women.
Right. Yeah, who talking about that?
We're overpopulated anyway.
Right, we're overpopulated anyway.
No, fuck all that.
Fuck all that. You know what our biggest issue is now in the world? Pronouns.
God damn.
Why did they have to woke this movie up? I was really genuinely excited for this movie. When I saw the trailer, I was like, you know what? I'm going to let the Jared Leto of it slide because, at the very least, Jared Leto had the decency to not show his face in the trailer. This is like when they put this face up when it was time to show Jared Leto as Skeletor, I was like, you know what? I think this movie's on to something. You know what is perfectly okay to have Jared Leto in this movie so long I don't have to see this some bitch's face. And that.
Can you imagine if they did a Skeletor, like a new reimagined Skeletor where he's all like tatted up and shit? And
oh my god.
He still has the same laugh.
Oh my god. Until we meet again.
Well, hold on.
Yes.
So they modern date us with pronouns.
Yes.
Because in that picture, I saw he and him.
Yes, you did.
But they also named it He-Man. Wait. Did they go back in time and make this woke? This is He-Man?
Damn.
Are there pronouns in He-Man?
Oh, man, they got us. Because look at that. Oh, man. Dude, I never noticed that before. That's right. His name is He. It's He dash Man.
No, because it's Man now.
He's Man.
It's Man.
His name is Man from here on out.
Yeah, I don't use pronouns. I don't believe in that.
Pronouns are fake.
So that's Man.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, He-Man. That's when I used to watch the show, it was just called Man. It was just Man. It was just Man.
Yeah, it was Man.
It was Man and the Masters of the Universe. There was no.
You hurry up and get home so you can watch Man.
Yeah, you watch Man, and then if you want to watch like the spinoff show, you wait that extra 30 minutes and you watch Raw. Just Raw. Like there's no.
That's right.
Yeah. They're like I'd be like, ooh, my He-Man, my man is on. My man, I'm gonna watch my man, and then once my man is off, I'm gonna watch Raw. Yeah. It's just Raw. Yeah. No, it's just Raw. There's nothing else there.
I shouldn't even look at Kirsten. That's the only problem I had.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't know what you're gonna do. Anyway,
look, I just don't understand. Like, there has to be this can't be real.
It,
I find it, I cannot believe. Look, if you are a grifter, there is no way that you're not getting hate watched right now. Okay, so I know you're there. I know you're there. Nobody boot them. Nobody give them shit. If you're watching, and I'm gonna do this again later just in case you're late, but if you're watching this later, comment. You do realize that the he is a pronoun in the he-man, right? Further, do you realize that them putting he, him on there is a joke to the title of He-Man?
These people don't get it. They don't get it.
It's a joke.
Nah, they don't get it.
You got to know this.
Because this was the first thing I saw. This was one of the first things I saw. LMAO, pronouns BS in the latest trailer for He-Man Masters of the Universe, which, to be fair, is just Masters of the Universe. You can't make this up. And but here's one thing I will say. The kids might be all right. Because I didn't screenshot this, but like if you actually go to the post and you look at the replies, a lot of them are like, I think it's just a joke.
Literally.
Like it's literally just, which is exactly what it is. It's like, now, here's the real question. What kind of a joke is it? Is it a joke mocking pronouns, or is it a joke mocking He-Man's name? That remains to be seen. But regardless of the situation, it is a joke. And I'll be honest with you. The first time I watched the trailer, I didn't notice this. Like, and what I mean by like,
you know, they pick this apart. They go frame by frame.
They're like, oh, no. Go back.
They got bills to pay.
Go back to frame 65. Go back to frame 65-2.
Enhance.
Yeah, enhance.
Enhance.
Yeah, enhance.
Is that a rainbow colored license plate in the background as that car's driving away?
Look, so, as soon as they see it.
It's woke.
But no, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. When I first watched the trailer for this, I mean, I watched it, the one time, and then I was like, you know what? I was like, this actually is okay. I was like, you know what? I was worried that we were gonna have to look at Jared Leto's mug in like makeup or something like that to pull off the Skeletor effect. And no, they actually went full on CG with
it's actually pretty dope looking.
Yeah, and I'll take it a step further. I'll take it a step further with the with the CG of it all. What I love about it is that when you see him on the screen, when like they show him, like you can see the part of his skull like moving, like his facial expressions. If you go back and just really like watch it, you can see like the brow of like his skull like subtly shifts, like to show you that his eyebrows are like move. Like if he had eyebrows, they would move. Like it's all kind of, and not to mention he looks like a badass. Like this is probably the most badass. And bear in mind, I'm a guy who unabashedly loves the original Masters of the Universe live action movie where Frank Langella played him. When Frank Langella played Skeletor, I was like, that dude's a fucking psychopath. That Skeletor was incredibly unhinged. And I'm like, dude, we might actually be getting the second coming of Skeletor with this. Like, I'm like, dude, this might actually pay dividends. It just sucks that Jared Leto has to be the one that's standing right there. But what I do appreciate in this is that I haven't seen this yet, but I'm pretty sure we're eventually going to get discourse surrounding the choice of clothing for Prince Adam, aka He-Man. Pretty sure we're gonna get that because he wears a pink shirt, so they're gonna be like, oh, they feminized him. They made him gay because he's got a pink shirt on. Never mind that the original cartoon.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was like, I didn't know you had that gun. And I was like, I could have sworn that.
Yeah, no, he wears a pink shirt.
Let me look this up. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he wore a pink shirt.
Yeah.
Your shit, yeah.
He-Man, whenever
It's
He-Man...
not pink, it's salmon.
It's salmon. That's right. See, that's it. And that's how you know. This is how you know these people are uncultured swine. This is how you know they're uncultured swine, because that is clearly not pink. That is salmon. And I would thank you. Like even this guy's like, man, bitch, please, it's salmon, man.
Like,
Stop
hey.
playing. Man, I got my man. Don't be hating on me in my salmon shirt. Don't be hating on me.
Look, sassy He-Man meme. Definitely my favorite.
Oh yeah, no,
I love that shit so much.
Well, and you know what? I think the only reason why this hasn't come up yet, because I feel like they haven't they've been so focused on the pronouns of it all that they haven't taken the time to really dial in on this one. But I mean, once again, it didn't even stop there, which I'm like, once again, I'm sure it's going to happen soon. Give them time, because people were in the Critical Drinker subreddit already complaining about the pronouns, and also complaining about the fact that Idris Elba is playing Man-at-Arms.
Oh no.
I also saw elsewhere on Threads, I can't find the post anymore because I think I blocked the person after I saw it, but because my block hand is fast and strong. So sometimes I block people and don't even remember. But I saw someone put up 2 AI photos of white actors playing Man-at-Arms. I think it was, one was Josh Brolin. I don't remember who the other guy was, but it was like, but what I loved about it is that person was getting the brakes beat off them in the replies. Like, I mean, it was a proper ratio. You love to see it. But yeah, people were getting up in arms with the fact that, here's the thing. There is nothing about Man-at-Arms as a character. When I say this, I mean this with every fiber of my being. There is nothing about Man-at-Arms that dictates he has to be white. At all. There is nothing about his character. There isn't he comes from an all white country, or he has Nordic blood in his veins or something like that.
Right. He was a Viking in the story.
No. He was just a bog standard white dude because default whiteness was a thing in the 80s. Right. That's it. There's literally no other reason. And I want to take it a step further. Honestly, something that, and first, before I even go to this next point, Idris don't look bad. Now, I will say there's an ugly ass part in the trailer where I thought they did Idris dirty as hell, where they have him take that helmet off and his hair is all over the goddamn place. I was like, man, y'all dirty as hell for doing Idris like that. But here's the thing. He's from Eternia, where they don't have the same, I guess, hair standards or whatever the fuck, I don't know, but I was like, dude, he looks cool, he looks good. He's got the helmet, he's got the little green thing right there, he's got a little little thing inside. It's not
his little thing for when you can go to sleep on the airplane.
Yeah, he'd be like,
the little neck roll thing.
Yeah, he'd be like, keep your neck straight. But no, if you which he kind of had it. He didn't really have the neck thing, but he had the little thing, little green stuff underneath. I will say, if there's any one complaint I have about his depiction, is that I don't see no orange on this. This needs to be orange. I need y'all to go back and y'all can edit it and post. You can go back and post, easy. Go in DaVinci or After Effects or some shit, and just you change the. But no, other than that, I mean, this is legit.
Just send it to me. I'll take care of it.
Robo's like, man, look, man, just slide me a little bread. I got you. But no, I looked at the cast for this because I thought the cast looked pretty good. I actually didn't know some of the actors that are in this were actually in it, so this was all surprises to me. I didn't know that I didn't know the name of the actress playing Tila, which is Camila Mendez, who I didn't realize I was familiar with already. But yeah, some of y'all might remember she was Veronica. She was Veronica on Riverdale. For those of you who who remember that show, she was Veronica. And I was like, dude, that's cool. They got a Latina. So first off, you got a black man at arms. You got a Latina Tila. That, I mean, I feel like this is good stuff. And then what I also did, first off, I didn't know this was a thing at all either. But you can kind of see it right here. I wasn't expecting a fully realized Cringer. I wasn't expecting a fully, like, this is a fully realized Cringer who I'm pretty sure it's safe to say will become Battle Cat at some point. Which I'm like, okay, bet. I'm here for it. I love to see this type of shit. But even got the little yellow stripes in the green fur. I was like, dude, y'all actually like paid attention. This is cool. But I'm curious if Cringer will speak. That's the part where they could potentially lose me. If Cringer doesn't speak, then what are we doing? What are we? Why are we even here at this point? Why do we even include Cringer if Cringer cannot speak?
And Cringer is the pre-Battle Cat.
Yeah, that's before he gets into like Battle Cat mode right there. He's like,
right.
Like, but
before he gets hit by lightning and shit. Yeah.
It's amazing what lightning will give you courage.
Yeah.
But no, the character I was not expecting to be in this was Roboto. I was not expecting this at all. I was like, oh, Roboto, y'all are okay, all right. Y'all are going in. Okay, all right, bet. And they got
going in.
And they got, I think Kristen Wiig is playing Roboto, which was not on my bingo card like at all. But yeah, it's oh, you know what? He says talking tigers at the beginning. Okay, then there you go. I see this thing. I checked out for portions of that trailer because I was so caught up in the visuals. So there you go. So yeah, if Cringer talks, then we're in. We're in.
And like Flynn, look, here is this also answers, like if you put up the Skeletor image again, it answers the age-old question.
Oh yeah, I got you.
And confirms the answer to what's better, practical effects or CGI.
Mm-hmm.
And this confirms the answer.
Yes.
The answer is it depends.
Yes.
You know, sometimes it's better to go practical. Sometimes it's better to go CGI. This is pretty fucking dope CGI.
Yes. And once again, you know what? Here, I'll say this much. I'll say this much, and I want to actually show this for a couple of different reasons, mostly because I just think it looks cool. Here, let me find this. And here, I want to take us to that particular part in the trailer because it's one of those things like it kind of helps sell the movie. Like it actually helps sell the movie for me. So here, we're gonna go frame by frame here. I'm gonna move this on frames alone. But I want you guys to pay very close attention to this area of the screen. Like watch this area of the screen very carefully. So let's let it play. See, like that subtle, there's that subtle, it's like you almost could miss it. It's easy to miss, but you can kind of see how like
it's going down.
His brow is going down, like because the light's hitting his eyes, so he's kind of like shit. Like that was cold. Come on, man. That is cold as hell. That like, I'm sorry. I wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what I expected. I was like, okay, if they do the whole skull thing, if they do CG, he'll probably just have a static skull and like maybe his mouth will move, but like no other part of his skull will fucking move. The fact that his fucking eyebrows move, or you right there, like his brow like moves, like where his eyes like actually like, dude, that's cold. You come on.
It is dope. And I'm glad I like to see it, but also kind of bothers me because that makes no goddamn sense.
No. It's okay. First off, it's patently stupid on its face,
but it looks cool.
But it looks cool because you know what it is. You know what it is. It's the dungeon master in me. It's the dungeon master in me because I'm like, all right. Like someone comes to me and says, "Hey, man, I got this idea. I want my character to like jump through the air and do like a triple spin with my swords out. So like I'm kind of like I'm spinning like a Beyblade. and I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna cut like 3 dudes' heads off, and I'm gonna like land, and I'm gonna be like on one knee, like in the superhero pose, and then like the heads, like everybody, I just cut it behind me, like they're still gonna be like, oh my god, what happened? And then the heads are gonna fall off.
And they slowly fall off.
Yeah, the heads just slowly fall off, and then blood splatters everywhere, but none of it gets on me. Yeah, what do I got to roll to do that? I'm that guy. I'm that type of dungeon master. I would be like, there's no way, there is no role for you to be able to do that. And even if there was, there's so many other factors going to come into play. But because that actually sounds badass as fuck, man, I'm gonna just say all you got to do is hit. Just give me 3 attack rolls, baby. Just give me 3 attack rolls, and we see what kind of armor class you hitting. Let's see what kind of armor class you hitting, and we'll go from there. Like, that's me. I am all about the rule of cool. Cool trumps logic every fucking time for me. Unless, okay, let me actually take that back. It depends, kind of like what Robo was saying earlier about CGI versus practical effects. It depends. And I'm the same way when it comes to movies. Like, if we're talking about a sci-fi movie, like something that's clearly not, like when I say sci-fi, I don't mean like, oh, sci-fi that's trying to mimic reality. No, I mean like some wild ass science fiction fantasy bullshit, like what we're looking at, you know, with this master of the universe. Look, if we got talking fucking tigers and fucking women who turn into birds, because we do see the sorceress in this, you know, and flying, you know, vehicles and swords that turn people into like Supermen, or in this case, He-Men, or, you know, whatever. At that point, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just go with it. Like, oh yeah, in this universe, yeah, shit's so fucking crazy that skull, like bone, actually moves like a normal human face. Fuck it. Fuck it. That's what happens.
All I need is like some kind of like logical. You just have to have a logical through line. That's all.
If you say
like I don't need it to be realistic.
Yeah.
Right. Boom. I was like, no, it looks like a skull to you, but that's actually just his head.
Yeah.
It looks like a skull, but clearly it's not just a skull. So look at his brows move. Yeah, for me, like people, I hate the argument as far as like, there's a magician and, you know, there's a dragon and you're talking about realism. Like, it's usually the argument's not about realism. The argument is about
it's
a break in logic.
Yeah,
exactly. And then you break immersion. Like if Spider-Man came out yesterday and we're watching this movie, and then all of a sudden he shoots out lasers from his eyes to save Mary Jane. Everybody's what?
See, yeah,
what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean?
Break your own rules. You can't break your own rules.
Exactly. You know, but don't talk to me about he snapped and deleted everybody and you're worried about lasers? Yes, because they did not set that up. I don't care about the realism. It just set it up. That's all.
Yeah, I just simply asked. Okay, well, what was it? I was on a podcast very recently, and when it comes out, I'll tell you guys about it. But I was recently on the Mutant Menace podcast, and something came up, and it just kind of happened organically. But I was basically I said something to the tune of, they were not the people of the podcast, but the comic we were talking about. I was saying that, you know, the creative team was asking a lot of my disbelief. Like they used up my disbelief so early that by the time I got midway through the story that we were there to talk about, I was all out of disbelief. Like my disbelief had been like literally, if they,
or which movie? Sorry, which one?
I went on the Mutant Menace podcast to talk about the Teen Titans Uncanny X-Men crossover from back in the I think it was back in like the mid to late 80s. Or actually I think it was early 80s now I'm thinking about it. But I was like, yeah, there were some things that were happening in the story where I was like, I can no longer suspend my disbelief. You like, if you came to me right now and said, hey, Ernie, do you have any more disbelief on offer? I would say fresh out. We're sold out. Come back next week. We're getting in a shipment next week. Is what I would have to say. But no, I personally, when it all comes down to it, these people are grifting. These people are just upset.
That's it.
They don't. Here's the thing. First off, and I think this is a blanket statement that I'm just gonna put out there, and this statement it's evergreen. This is an evergreen statement. It'll never not be true until the day that it no longer is. But these people don't give a fuck about He-Man. They didn't watch He-Man as kids. They probably didn't even like He-Man as kids. They probably thought He-Man was stupid. But now, for the money,
they also don't give a fuck about pronouns.
They actually don't. Here's the thing. Okay, let's say the most realist thing you will ever hear this week. Pronouns are basic grammar. Like, you learn pronouns in elementary school. And you have been learning about them for decades. Kids have been learning pronouns in elementary, and I want to say second. That's like second grade. That's like first and second grade grammar right there.
Right. But even if you zoom in and we're talking about, I'm talking about using pronouns that don't go match, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't even believe you care about that.
No, because
I bet you have a they, them friend. I bet you have somebody on your staff that's trans and you have no problem using you do this for money.
Yes. Well, and you know why?
You're a grifter.
You know why? It's because the culture war bullshit has dried up. The culture war, it's run dry. They used it up. Yeah, they use it. I actually saw a friend of the channel, Eric Debunks. I was actually watching a video that Eric put up very recently. I think it was actually today, matter of fact. But Eric was talking about how even the quartering, Jeremy of the quartering was talking about how all of these grifter channels, not his words, obviously, but basically he was talking about how all of the channels like Nerdrotic and Geeks and Gamers, Melanie Mac, blah, 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 yada, 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 and whoever, Heels versus Babyface, all that shit. He was talking about how they're all failing. He said all their channels are doing terrible. They're not getting the numbers that they used to. And he says because the culture war is over and they're still making culture war content. Now, bear in mind, the quartering still makes culture war content, but that's another story altogether. The thing is that people, and I said this was going to happen a long time ago. I said this shit was going to happen a long time ago. Eventually, people are going to stop caring. Because hate, while it fuels the algorithm, hate and vitriol, it fuels the algorithm like few things do. But it cannot be sustained. And eventually, that fire is going to burn out. Eventually, and it's because people can only be angry for so long. You can only be angry for so long, and you can only play victim to faux outrage for so long as well. These people are now starting to recognize their audience does not care anymore.
You know what the worst thing that could have happened to them is?
What's that?
Trump winning.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's like the Dark Knight. They are the dog that caught the car.
Yep.
Because now what are you going to complain about?
Yeah. And Disney's bowing. Everybody's bowing. Okay, cool. You got your there's no woke shit now.
Yeah.
Go broke.
Wait a minute. Wait.
What are you grifting off now?
Here's the best part. When woke, Quotey Fingers woke shit does come out, okay. So now what? Your boy is in power. You have the presidency. You have the Senate. You have the House. So if it was really that big a fucking deal, it could be squashed away like that. And yet, it's still here. You know that it's kind of fucked up when even like before Trump won, before he won, when he was still actively even back when like Biden was still like on the ticket, even Trump kind of said this culture war shit's gotten tired. Like, I mean, yeah, he's still leaning into it because his base kind of turned on him because of it. Like, if ever so, as much as his base can turn on him for any long stretch of time. But like, I remember when he said that he didn't care about trans stuff. Like, he said it wasn't that big a deal. He's like, he said, who cares? Because deep down, he doesn't care.
No.
He has.
I talked about that before.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't care. He's not a true believer.
No.
Stephen Miller's a true believer.
Yes.
Stephen Miller is a whole ass nit as a Nazi.
Yeah, no.
But Trump's just out there trying to get paid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, you want to genocide everybody? Cool. How much money does that make me? Okay,
Yeah,
bet.
Go.
Like, oh, but you guys want to make a deal, Qatar? You guys want to make a deal, Saudi Arabia? You guys want to make a deal,
remember,
African country, South American country?
Remember his whole beef with China, and then he turned literally right around and started cutting deals with them while he was talking shit.
Yeah, and nothing is actually that's the Substack I was in the middle of writing before coming on here.
Oh, there you go.
Is he did a speech at Davos?
Yep.
And I'm going through and I'm just itemizing everything he lied about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of struggle with Trump a little bit because I know the joke is it's both or whatever, but I'm wondering, is he a liar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is he like this terminal case of narcissism where he sits there and says, we reduced the deficit by 1,000,000%. And is like, I think he believes that.
Well, yeah, it's like the shit he said about windmills in China. He said, China supplies all the windmills, but they don't have any. And it's like, it's actually not true.
Yes, they do. They have a really fucking crazy, awesome. People take pictures of it all the time.
Well, no, he tried to claim that basically all they use is coal. And while it is true that about roughly somewhere between the neighborhood of like 55 and 65% of their power is generated by coal, China, and this is a matter of public record, you can look this up, they have been actively in the process of ditching coal, like moving towards alternatives for years, and are still continuing, like to the point that they are actually less reliant on coal than what they used to be. But once again, it has nothing to do with what with He-Man or the main idea. But I just wanted to get the core conceit across that these people have the power. And yet the things that they used to complain about are still happening. And I think people are finally starting to catch on and be like, well, shit, Biden's not in office anymore, so it's not his fault. Trump's in office and like all this shit's happening. Like,
it's all the Dems' fault. The Dems who can't who don't have control of anything.
You mean the I perpetually step on the rake left?
Right.
No.
Good stuff.
Nah.
Good stuff. 2025. I'll answer your question because I'm sure there's other people. Just in case you're new here, this is Nerds of Culture on the man Ernie the Blerd Without Fear's channel.
Yes.
Welcome. We are a nerd chat. Nerd culture, the culture. We are a couple of leftists, so
yes,
you're gonna get a leftist perspective on things. But yeah, we talk about movies, video games, comic books, no matter what. But from the culture perspective, if you want
am
pure
radical
comics,
left scum.
Yeah, we are the radical left. If you just want comic books and you don't like talking politics like that,
Saturday.
you're still gonna get a little bit of it. But Saturday is your show, Blerd Cave, 1 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. If you want just comics, but nerds, as Robo so eloquently put, Nerds of Culture is our show to be woke. So yes,
that's right.
And if that is a problem, it's okay. I will not judge you for it. It is fine. Trust me. I check out sometimes when I watch live streams and people talk about shit I don't care about or don't want to hear. I do it all the time, so I will not begrudge anyone else for doing the same. So long as you're polite about it. But yes, to kind of get us back on the track of Masters of the Universe, though, yeah, I wanted to say all that just to say that these people who are complaining, well, you know what? I tell you what, yes, kind of like what we're talking about earlier, there are true believers. There are true believers out there who aren't grifting because they don't make content. They're just actually out here being genuinely upset.
They literally believe Satan is attacking the world and turning the children gay.
Yes.
Turning the frogs gay.
Yeah. There are true believers out there, 100%. But like these people that make content, these people who have YouTube channels and TikTok accounts and shit like that are complaining about it, they are lying to you. 100%.
That's right.
They do not care about the pronouns being on. Let's see here. I'll pull this back up. The pronouns on the desk. They don't care about that. I promise you, they don't care about Latina Tila. They really don't, because deep down, yes, Latina, for the most part, she's a Latina that is very white passing.
She's a white Latina.
She's a white Latina. Yeah, so let's just keep it a buck. Let's just call a spade a spade. And the same goes for Idris Elba. He is, yes, a whole black man. They don't care because it's Idris. And everybody likes Idris. Even people who don't like Idris because he's that fucking good. And by the time we get to the movie, like, even the people who were upset, like, I think there were, like, legitimately some actual fucking Nazis who were mad at the fact that he played Heimdall in the MCU. But here's the thing. The movies kept going with him as Heimdall, and all they did was Idris made Heimdall so badass that now, even though he's not really as much of a thing in the comics anymore, the comics started making Heimdall more like him. Because that's how cool. Nobody was fucking checking for Heimdall before the MCU. And I'm here to tell you that. Unless you were like some diehard fucking Norse mythology nerd or like a professor in that shit, like a Norse mythology historian or whatever, you didn't give a fuck about Heimdall. And I'll take you a step further. If it wasn't the MCU that did it, then it was that goddamn God of War game. And if it was a goddamn God of War game, that game, like whatever love you had for Heimdall because of the MCU, that God of War game made you change your fucking mind about that shit. Because Heimdall was fucking annoying in that game. But that's neither here nor there. Point is, they do not care. And here's the thing. I actually have a little bit more love for this property because it's actually doing things that I've been asking for. Like, case in point, Robo, did you know that Fisto is in this bullshit? They did it. They actually put Fisto in the movie.
At least he's white.
Yeah, right? He's like, look, man. Well, wait, I don't know. Let's check. Okay, yeah, he's white. Yeah, he's definitely white.
Yeah, he's a little pinkish red there, but yeah,
he's got a little bit of a. He's got that bodybuilder tan right now. Is what is what's going on here. And also, we mentioned that Roboto. We talked about Roboto being in the movie. Boom, that's Roboto. Right there, just chilling. I wish that would have made the insides more clear, kind of like in the cartoon. But yeah, that's another story altogether. We'll revisit that. We'll revisit that. We got Beast Man. We got a proper. To be fair, I thought the original Masters of the Universe live action film had a pretty decent Beast Man, but this is a proper Beast Man right here. This is a proper Beast Man, actually monstrous, and looks like a whole fucking pro. Like, he almost looks ripped straight out of the cartoon, minus the fact I do think they need to make his fur more orange. I need the fur. I need the fur to be more orange. I would like to see that. See right here, like it's a little. It's like they tried to make it too real. This is we were talking about earlier how you got to be consistent. See, this is where they're not being consistent. You made man with skull that moves like an articulated, fully formed human face. But when we get to, and you also made tiger that talk with green fur and yellow stripes. But when we get to Beast Man, it's like, nah, we got to make it believable. If he's too orange, it's not going to look right. Fuck all that. Make it look right.
So there's two parts to the name Beast Man,
Mhm.
and in the cartoon it kind of leaned towards man,
Mhm.
and in the movie they're like, nah, fuck it, we're going all beast.
All beast, all beast. He's just beast. There's no man in there. There is no
Right.
man in there. And then also you can't. I don't have here we got this right here. Spiker. I'm pretty sure that's Spiker right there. And you can't see him right here. I'm almost positive. I think this might be Goat Man. I'm not 100% sure on that. But like I know this is Spikor right here, 100%. There's no way there's no way to convince me otherwise that is not Spikor. And we also get a shot. You can't really see him as good, but like right here, that's Trapjaw like a motherfucker right there.
With that hand like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking Trapjaw like a motherfucker, dude. Let's fucking go. Let's go. We got us a He-Man movie. We got us a He-Him movie. That's the name of this movie from now. I'm not gonna call it He-Man anymore. His name's not He-Man. You guys, you ruined it. You all ruined it. He's not He-Man anymore. He's He-Him. His name is He-Him. He-Him and the Masters of the Universe. That's it. That's the name now.
You know what? It used to be Man, but I guess it's He-Him now.
Yeah, He-Him. Masters of the Booty. I like that. You know, one thing we actually didn't talk about is Evil Lyn. We didn't talk about Evil Lyn. Evil Lyn is for those that you may or may not know, Allison Brie of Community fame is playing the incomparable Evil Lyn. And you don't see her for like I actually had to get this shot. I actually had to do like a frame by frame run because like every frame of that trailer except for this one, either Tila is in her way or her staff is in front of her face so you can't see that it's her. But this is like the one frame of the whole thing where you can actually see her face. And I actually am curious to see how she plays the character. Like, I'm curious to know, are they going to go for a more hammy performance with like Skeletor and Evil Lyn? Like, are they going to make them kind of like cartoonish like they were, obviously in the cartoon? But like, because in the Master of the Universe, the original live action Master of the Universe, all of those characters were played like dead ass. Like, have you ever seen the original Masters?
No, actually, I haven't.
The 87 joint. Okay, so
I don't know how, or maybe I did and I forgot. Who knows?
Honestly, I feel like if you saw it, you'd remember that shit because. That shit, like, I mean, yeah, okay, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Yeah, it was ass. It's a bad movie. It's not good. It is not good. It is not good at all. And the sooner that we all accept that it is not good, the better off we will all be. But that does not mean that it was not a good time. That is
right.
that is what is most important here. Yes. Is the movie ass? Is it cheeks? Is it bottom shelf cheeks? Yes, it is bottom shelf cheeks. It is terrible. It is the worst.
But is it fun terrible?
But it is fun terrible. Like, because case in point, you got Dolph Lundgren as He-Man, for Christ's sakes, who, if I remember correctly, actually couldn't even speak good English at the time that he did this role. This movie actually almost bankrupted Canon Films, actually, is the kind of funny part about it. But no, you also, this is where I was talking about, practical effects. This is Frank Langella as Skeletor. And here's the thing. Like, in a still frame, he looks goofy as fuck.
No, it looks dope too.
But when you actually see him in action, this motherfucker, dude, look at this shit. Motherfucker is terrifying.
Yeah.
He is terrifying.
That.
Like, because the way he would talk, like, okay, so when Frank Langella was playing Skeletor, he was not trying to be the cartoon character. He was taking this shit seriously. Like, he was taking this shit seriously. Like, this was back during a time where they were perfectly okay saying that cartoon characters die. Like, because he was like, like, I remember there's a part where, like, his henchmen are like, hey, we found He-Man, but we got overwhelmed. And yeah, man, we thought we would just kind of come back and like get some more troops. So we come back, get that ass. And he was like, oh, you set He-Man free. Oh, okay. Okay. And they're like, oh, they're begging, like, oh man, you just man, just give us another chance, man. Just give us another chance, man. You let us get back out there, man. We'll get He-Man. He's like, I'm not in the forgiving phase this day. It just like vaporizes dude right there. I was like, this motherfucker's cold. This motherfucker's cold. And then you got Eva Lynn. Eva Lynn was out here. You had Meg fucking Foster as He-Man in this economy. Well, you know, that economy back then. God damn. I was like, dude, she was cold to motherfucker too. But that was the thing. The movie, like if you took the movie as like the whole sum total of what it was terrible. But like if you just looked at the parts, if you looked at the parts individually of each other, there's so much good to find in it. And it's why I still love this movie, you know, to this very day. It's also the first movie I think I ever watched that had a fucking post-credit scene. Cause they just knew. They were getting a sequel. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I remember one day, like, and bear in mind, I had this VHS for a long time. I didn't find out there was a post-credit scene in the movie until one day, like after years of watching it, I left the tape on. Like I normally would like turn the movie off when the credits would roll, but for whatever reason I got distracted and I just let the movie keep playing. So it got to the end, and then you see this shit right here where Skeletor, he fell. He had a Disney death. He fell into like this pit. It's like, oh my god, this pit, it just goes on forever. There's probably nothing at the bottom. It's so deep. And then like you find out at the bottom of the pit is water. Like way like deep down. And then Skeletor like pops his head. Like they have the film is like on the water, and you see it pop his head out of the water. He's like, I will be back. And it's like, I was like, dude, that is crazy. That is crazy. I was like, dude.
And there we go.
Mom!
40 years later, he came back.
Came back! He's gonna come! Like, that was me. I literally ran to my mom's room. I was like, oh my god, Mom, Skeletor, he's still alive down there! He's still alive down there! We never knew he's been down there this whole time! Like, that was me as a kid. That was me as a kid. I thought we were... I'd never seen anything like that before. Like, when people...
I'm mad.
Yeah.
I'm mad that I didn't jump on this thing, because this whole time I've been, like, going through X.
Oh, yeah.
I want to find like the toxic shit. Like somebody in the chat said that there were some people complaining about the pink shirt. I want to see that. All the people already came in, and now all I can find is people dunking on them.
Rightfully so. Like,
right.
And that's why I feel like, once again, I feel like we're gonna be all right. I feel like the culture is gonna be okay. Because now there's now more people dunking on the chuds as opposed to agreeing with them. And I think that is always a good thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm happy though. I'm happy. I like this trailer. I initially had no interest in seeing this movie whatsoever. Once again, because of Jared Leto. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of in this bitch. Yeah, I'm kind of, man, you know what it actually made me want to do? You know what I really want to do? Let me ask you this, because I don't know, you may, I don't know if you used to fuck with this or not, but did you ever know about the 2002 He-Man and the Masters of the Universe? Did you ever fuck with that any at all? It was a
probably not.
It was an interesting series. Like,
no,
yeah, it didn't run. I don't think it ran for particularly long, but it always kind of had a soft spot in my heart, largely just because it leaned into the ridiculousness a little bit more, but also tried. It kind of did the same thing that the 2011 Thundercats did, where like it was like, no, we're dead ass. Nah.
My daughter was 2. The only thing on my TV was Dora.
Oh
and
man,
the Wiggles.
I know that feel. I know that feel. But in one thing I actually did like, one thing I really did like about that series though is they made a distinction between Prince Adam and He-Man. Now I know some people are probably thinking, well, there's always a distinction between Prince Adam and He-Man. No, what I mean is Prince Adam didn't look as like, because okay, here's the thing. When in the original cartoon, He-Man and Prince Adam, the only difference between the two characters is one was half naked, the other one wasn't, and He-Man had more of a tan. He had more of a tan as He-Man than he did.
Prince Adam had them tight ass pants too, and the booty chokers.
Dude, look, motherfucker's crotch was screaming like ah! like if he took his pants off, his balls would just be like
his feet turning purple, cut off the circulation.
Oh man, if you didn't take that shit off, whew, man, I thought I was about to die. Oh my god!
I need help taking my tights off again.
Right?
I gotta go save the
world. Right? But no, that was a thing. That was a thing. But yeah, like in the 2002 series, Prince Adam was thinner and less like buff, at least at first. Prince Adam wasn't very He-Man-y. Like case in point, I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about, the difference between Prince Adam and He-Man in that series. Here, let me pull up this character turnaround. But like that was like when he was Prince Adam, it's not saying he wasn't like heroic looking, but like he was nowhere near as buff and as like fully formed in chiseled in stone the way that He-Man would normally be. So that was actually one of the aspects of the show. I was like, dude, that's kind of goated. I was like, how did no one ever think to do this back then?
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, it is.
It is kind of weird that like somebody in the 80s was like, all right, character design. Here we go, buff. What do we want to make his alter ego look like?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Exactly the same. Just put him in some tights and a pink shirt.
And you know what? Honestly, I now got to see, because I just saw somebody bring this up in the chat. Wait, where'd it go? Yeah, Xyliz was just talking about this. Said, what I'm seeing on Threads now is 2002 Skeletor pre-skull face is becoming a thirst trap now. Yeah, and you know what? I think that's actually what the fuck they're gonna do. That's what. See, now you've made me terrified again, because I want to show you guys something against my better judgment. Against my better judgment is what I'm ultimately going to go with here. But yeah, like basically,
yeah, Jordan from Canada. They're probably all like, no. We're using the same framework that costs way too much money.
Yeah.
We got alter ego at home.
He's like, yeah, it's like, no. We don't do that here. We're not doing that here. But no, like there is a let me see if do I have this? Yeah, here, let me do.
Oh, Jared Leto has a mullet.
Oh God. Oh my God. Yeah. So for those that don't know, this is what Skeletor actually looked like beforehand. In the 2000, like this is what they did this with the 2002 joint, which kind of makes me think even more. We are gonna get that we're gonna see Jared Leto's face. They're gonna have his ass with that little funky ass mustache and shit, and we're gonna be and they're gonna be trying to like make Jared Leto a thirst trap. Because I mean, he did look kind of cold. He looked like first off, there's no way you look at this motherfucker and not know he's a bad guy. Look at that mustache. That mustache was meant to be twirled.
That's right. And if you look at it, put it back up. I'm gonna tell you how else you know. If you look at the bridge of his nose and look how like long it is.
Oh yeah.
Clearly he's ethnic, and yeah, he's blue. but he's kind of giving like Arab, maybe. You know what I mean? So
Ooh, see, they
clearly a bad guy.
and you know what? Because they didn't want to put a turban or anything on his head, so they gave him a hood.
Just give him that little cloak.
Yeah, give him a cloak and the hood, and we get it.
Yeah.
See, that's dude. You know what? This motherfucker looks like a Pirates of Darkwater character. Jesus Christ. Okay,
Yeah,
man.
that's a throwback.
Man, dude, I still go back and watch that shit ever so often. But yeah, no, the more I look at it, the more I think about it, the more I'm of the belief that they might be pulling off of the 2002 joint, even if it's just a little bit. Even if it's just a little bit. And once again, the 2002 Skeletor was not as goofy as he was not a character you took lightly. Like in the yeah. Yeah. But
Totally off topic.
yes, go ahead.
Have you seen the new Game of Thrones thing, the Night in the Kingdom?
Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
Yeah,
Yes, I have.
pretty good.
I like it.
Well, what do you think?
I like it.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It made me feel an emotion that Game of Thrones has never made me feel. I was like, this is precious.
Yeah, hopeful, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it won't be for long, because I kind of know how the story pans out a little bit. But
Why, you read the book?
yeah, because a Night of the Seven Kingdoms is, if I remember correctly, it's based on there was a set of I think it was like a set of short stories or some shit.
Right.
Was it?
Yeah.
Dunk and Egg. Basically, so you've got that to look forward to. The tales of Dunk and Egg, the Hedge Knight, and so on and so forth.
Don't tell me.
I won't say shit.
I want to be surprised. Yeah.
No. It was one of the things, because I kind of had to have that conversation with Cynthia, because she was like, when the kid says their name is Egg, and she's like, that's a weird name. Is it because he's bald? And then
That's what I thought.
there's a reason for it, but I won't go any further than that. Don't look anything up. Because it'll probably be the first thing you see. And nobody say it in the chat either. Just keep it to yourselves. Keep it to yourselves. If you know, just know that I know that you know. But yeah, it's one of those things where you'll find out later and you'll be like, and yeah, you go from there. And basically, I was like, dude, this is precious. This is sweet. This is something that I was like, I feel like this is like a version of Game of Thrones that I could see a lot of people not liking, because it's not like
the first.
It's not like
Game of Thrones,
it's not like the original.
I mean, it's not even like the it's not even like the Targaryen shit.
Yeah, it's not even like House of the Dragon.
You knew right away, because, and I like the way, whoever is the showrunner of this thing, whoever is the director, I like the little things that he does. Right. So even the shitting scene. Right.
Oh yeah.
It was right. The Game of Thrones music is gonna start.
Yeah, it's like it's swelling.
And I got mad at first, because I'm like, I want to see that. But the more I thought about it, I was like, that's pretty good.
I was like, they were letting you know this isn't the same show.
Yeah. It's like, hey,
like honestly,
enjoy the show, because it's not what you think it's gonna be. Right.
And I feel like it's a statement of intent, in so much that if you continue watching the show beyond that point and you're still complaining that it's not like your precious original Game of Thrones, then that's your fault, because they literally told you. You
literally saw diarrhea fly out of his asshole.
Well, no, and
it is the profile. You don't literally see his asshole, but you do literally see his bare ass and shit fly out.
Yeah.
So,
well, it was also the cutaway,
but it does.
It was also it had cutaway gags. Yeah, they had a cutaway gag where when he was talking about his his mentor and
his knight.
Yeah, and basically how. He was talking about how, he took care of me, and then he just went to a cutaway of dude just constantly slapping the fuck out of him.
That slap that his head hit the fucking wood on the other side.
I was like, bro.
Damn.
I was like, what the fuck?
And he still missed him.
He still missed him.
That's
Dude,
wild.
Honestly, it was that kind of thing that, like, I don't typically like, child abuse to be, glorified in the media that I watch. But, like, at the same time, it was like, it was done in such a way where I was like, they basically, like, it was played for laughs, but it was also to kind of let you know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It was also a way to let you know that this guy wasn't as, like that's really, to me, that was the joke, is that this guy wasn't as nice as this dude remembers.
Right.
Like, if every memory you have, if every formative fucking memory you have of him is beating the shit out of you, like, that should tell you it was literally a nice way. It was a nice shorthand.
Oh, what's up, M3 Rider?
Yeah. Hey, what's going on here?
Yeah, and it felt like that was realistic too, right? So he kept, but you notice something, right? You know how we always say, let's be better than our parents and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna, what does he say? I'm gonna clout you over the ears. Or something. And then he's like, but he never does it.
Nope.
Ever.
He threatens, but never does. He threatens, but never does it.
That's the only way he knows how to discipline, because the only discipline but he's still gonna be better and not do it. At least in episode 1.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I do want to say, you know what? I actually forgot about this, and I meant to be better about this. We actually did have a super chat here from earlier, $2 super chat that I want to showcase. This is from Wim the Third, WEM the Third. Says He-Man's gonna drink 2% milk the whole movie. You know what? I'm okay with that. As long as he's not drinking a glass of jelly beans, we're good. We are good.
Are these two references to something?
It's one of my. The jelly beans reference was a reference to Ghost Rider, the Ghost Rider movies, where Johnny Blaze does not drink alcohol like he does in the comics. He just drinks. He takes a glass and fills it with jelly beans, and he does that instead. And I was like, bruh, what? And this is coming from, and from what I understand, I think that was actually a choice by Nicolas Cage, which is funny considering he claims to be such a huge Ghost Rider fan.
Right.
It's that motherfucker he doesn't do like he drinks alcohol, pimping. But okay, whatever. You didn't fight any harder, or was this your idea? Like, which one was it? But no, it's gonna
I'd be all right with 2% milk. I just need whole milk for my frappuccino.
No, 100%. Man, dude, shit, that sounds so good right now. Well, I know what I'm doing after this. I'm gonna be up all night playing No Rest for the Wicked.
I am addicted to that machine my mother-in-law got us. Man, every morning. Let's go.
Well, just set it up, like hit you a couple buttons.
Like a mad scientist and shit.
I love it. That's what I was going to tell you. So something maybe we could talk about next week is the first 2 episodes of The Beauty came out.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
good.
The first 2 episodes of The Beauty came out last night. I haven't watched them yet, but I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe we could talk about that. We might be able to talk, get some mileage out of that. How ridiculous. Like, I'll put this, I was joking with Carter about it. And the reason why I said we'll probably use it here is because when I told him about it, he was like, I'm not watching that bullshit. And because he loves the comic just like I do, but he has no interest in that show. And rightfully so. But I'm a masochist and I'm all about monetizing my pain. So, I was like, yeah, we could probably, maybe do something with that. But what I thought was funny about it, I actually showed it to my mom. And my mom has very liberal taste when it comes to the types of TV shows she watches. And I don't mean like political leanings when I say that. I just more mean that she's willing to watch some bullshit. Like my mom's willing to watch some bullshit just to be entertained. Like even if she gets like a modicum of entertainment of it, she'll watch it. She saw that trailer for The Beauty and was like, nah, I'm good. So that right there ought to tell you.
It's going to be good.
Or it's going to be really bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit's crazy right there.
I mean, I saw the trailer. I think I saw the trailer, the beauty trailer.
They came out with another trailer. They actually released one, I think yesterday, the day that it debuted. They released another trailer and like some other whatever. That show is so unlike the comic, it is not even funny. It is so different. Yeah, Ashton Kutcher is very much in it. Also, you know what? Yeah, that is true. Shout out to Sinners. 16 noms.
Look at that shit.
16 noms.
And I
at the
love
Oscars.
hearing the fucking people that are mad about it too.
Yes.
Come on, let's be real. I mean, I know it was good, but shut the fuck up.
So what's funny about it too is that like I feel like it is deserving of every of every nomination.
Yeah.
And it now I think what makes people even more mad is that it broke the record for how many nominations you could have for such a thing. But as it stands, yeah, 16 nominations. Let's see. Let's take a look at let's see here. Trying to see if I can find oh wait, here we go. Bam. Here we go. Let's look at this. The seventh movie to be nominated in every technical category. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. The seventh movie to be nominated in every technical category, not including original song when applicable. Because pretty much Dune, Mad Max Fury Road, The Revenant, Hugo, Master Commander, which I forgot that movie even existed. Titanic was those are the other movies that had that. And yeah, dude, it's cool. It's cool to see. I love to see it. I love to see these types of things. 16 nominations. Here's the thing. I just hope they don't get hoed out. I hope they don't get hoed out.
None of them.
Right. Like, so basically, I'm trying to see if I can actually find like the actual like I don't want the whole fucking nomination list, which is easy to find, but like I because I just don't care about some of these other movies. But fuck it, we'll just go through it because that's just what we got to do. But
you said, but fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do it. But so yeah, supporting role. Wumi Masako is up for best supporting role, which is fantastic. Makeup and hairstyling, they got that. Music, original score, they got that. Like, first off, okay, I just want to say something just real quick about these. Wumi, she got to get this. She got to get this because I'm sorry, but Tiana Taylor, no thank you. This fucking, first off, two motherfuckers in the same movie getting nominated. Get that shit up out of here. And don't get me wrong, Amy Madigan's a very nice person, but fuck on up out of here. You barely
especially
in the movie.
Since Weapons was like, it was alright. It was fun.
Weapons is one of those movies that you know what it is? Weapons is kind of like my it's kind of like my Deadpool 1. It's that movie that when I first saw it I thought was really cool, but I watched it enough times after that I'm like, actually it's just okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's good for a watch.
I'm still mad about the M16 in the sky, but whatever.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. It's just fucking dumb. But no, makeup and hairstyling. First off, why are y'all throwing Dwayne Johnson this bone? Because I was like,
Smashing Machine.
Yeah, that's the one about. Was it Mark Kerr, Steve Kerr? I can't remember his name. Anyway, former UFC fighter. Yeah, Frankenstein. Okay, yeah. But Sinners, I'm sorry, Sinners. Everybody was crispy. Everybody was crispy in Sinners. So yeah, no, that's easy money right there. That's money in the bank. But yeah, score. I'm gonna keep it a buck with
Music
you.
easy. Come on now.
Yeah, Sinners.
Come
easy,
on
all
now.
day.
Come on now.
Like first off, and I feel like
makeup. I can see going to Frankenstein.
Oh yeah. I could get I can see it going to The Ugly Stepsister.
Ooh,
yeah,
Ugly Stepsister.
So Sinners,
that was a fucked movie.
yeah. No, that's I'd be willing to let that go. But
music,
I'm like, come on, bro. Come on,
You
bro.
might as well. The rest just better not show up.
Yeah, just don't. Just don't. Let's scroll down a little bit till we get to here. We go.
I'd be more mad at Sinners losing music than losing Best Picture.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. Writing original screenplay. I'm gonna just say it right now. Get Marty Supreme the fuck up out of here. It's Sinners all day. It's Sinners all goddamn day.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen the rest of those movies. I don't know.
You ain't missed nothing. You ain't missed shit. Actor in a supporting role, Delroy Lindo. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Like
so good.
I could make a case.
Although Benicio del Toro was fucking pretty solid.
He was. I'm gonna tell you what. I would only accept a Delroy Lindo loss if it's Benicio del Toro. If it's any one of these other motherfuckers, if it's Stellan Skarsgård, Sean Penn, or Jacob Elordi, we riot in the streets. If it is any one of them
is
three
Jacob
motherfuckers.
Elordi is that the German dude? No, it's not.
Nah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck on out of here.
If it was the German dude who's like in everything.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that would be a dope ass character.
No, Sinners in casting. Okay. Come on now. Come on, bruh. There is no better cast. Like, don't get one battle after another has like a really it has a pretty huge cast for the most part, but let's keep it a buck. Some of the people that people talk about in that movie aren't even in the movie for very long, so let's get that up out of here.
Right. I don't know what the criteria would be. Like, what does it mean to have good casting? Like that person fit the character really well.
Yeah, but I feel like it has to apply to the entire cast, and I'm not going to hold you. I feel like Tiana Taylor is not really. I guess I would maybe go into the acting category, but whatever. It doesn't need here or there. Point matter is costume design. I would be willing to accept a dub from Avatar: Fire and Ash, but Sinners showed the fuck out. So it would have anybody else. Maybe I'd give maybe Frankenstein, but Hamnet and Marty's. I bet not see it.
Avatar: Fire and Ash. Why did I not see that? I gotta watch that. I know it's in the good place.
No, not yet.
It's not.
No, not yet. But maybe soon. Music and original song. What's this? Yeah. Look, I lied to you. That is okay. I would only, once again, I'm making concessions. I would only accept a loss in this category for original song.
If it's this one.
If it's golden. I'd be like,
yeah.
Man, that shit was kind of everywhere, man. That shit was kind of a bop. That motherfucker kind of. Did you know they keep bringing them actresses out like almost every 2 or 3 weeks to go on somebody's late night show. I'm like, bro, can we just stop bullshitting and make the whole album? Can we just go ahead and stop bullshitting and just go ahead they just stay
need to stop bullshitting and just be a group.
Yeah, just be a group.
They're like, we're not really a group. We just came together to sing for this movie. Nah, you're a group now. You're literally the Demon Hunter.
Because technically the singers, the people who actually sang the songs in the movie are a group.
Are them.
Yeah, I mean, there's a group called Twice. It's got 9 motherfuckers in it, but they took 3 of them and made that group. But I was just like, yeah, man, y'all might want to let the other motherfuckers go and just go ahead and just go. Yeah,
is it really? Are you for real? Like, the movie is 9 people?
No. The group that the girls come from that do the actual music, behind the scenes, they are from a group called Twice. And really? It's a group that has I think 9 women in it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know one of them's a Korean American.
Yes.
I didn't know they were interesting.
Yeah, so here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is
all of Korea burns if they don't win.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but here you go. Bam. But yeah, there you go. That's but see, not everybody in the group sings. That's kind of the catch. Not everybody in the group sings. But it's kind of like one of Cersei's favorite K-pop groups is Stray Kids, and it has about the same number of members, but not all of them sing. Now, some of them are just there to dance, and that's it. Like dance and backup vocals. Like really, there's only like 3 or 4 like actual, maybe I would say probably closer to 4 or 5 dyed-in-the-wool singers in this group. Everybody else is backup, and you can kind of tell who is supposed to be who. But yeah, when you watch K-pop Demon Hunters and they show those like in the credits, they actually show the that's the group. That is the group. That's them. But like I was like, yeah, man, what's the opposite of going like, I mean, you're not going solo, but like maybe y'all just cut the mother like 6 motherfuckers loose and just y'all go do shit. Just y'all go do something. But no, I got far afield here. To take it back though, yes, I would accept a dub from K-pop Demon Hunters. If I Lied to You does not win, if it ain't golden, we riot in the streets. I don't care about the documentary.
Documentary?
Yeah, no.
Oh, how is
Sinners gonna win this one?
No. What was it? P. Diddy. P. Diddy's not on there.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. That's wild. But no, I'm trying to see what else we got. K-pop Demon Hunters will probably win animated feature film, and if it doesn't, then this whole thing is hoed. Let's just go ahead and keep it a buck. Production design, once again, I think the only other movie I would allow a win from in this category is Frankenstein. Sinners, I think Sinners, just for the juke joint alone, should be like how accurately they like brought that juke joint to life. Dude, there's no fucking way. There is no fucking way.
Sinners.
Right? And then film editing, once again, Sinners. Okay, first off, for that fucking musical number where like they literally cross time to bring all of the different like iterations of black music from across first off, for that alone, I don't want to see nobody else. Like, I don't give a fuck about One Ballot. No, I don't give a fuck about. I don't even know. Fuck sentimental value. Fuck F1. I don't care about F1. Nobody really actually cares about F1. Fuck all that shit. Get all that shit up out of here. Also, sound. It's Sinners all day, baby. It's Sinners all day. I don't give a fuck about none of these. Like, maybe you could give F1 a little some because, like,
even the engines, that was so real.
It was so real. But you know what else was real? The goddamn vampires, goddamn it. That was what was real.
The singing in the background, and as they all come together and come in, the sound, the production, everything.
Okay,
visual effects.
I'm not gonna lie. I would be okay with Avatar winning this one. If Sinners, because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Well, yes, Sinners is a visual tour de force. I have to admit, Avatar is doing way more in the visual effects category, and I mean, I'd be willing to let that go. But I'm gonna tell you what I ain't willing to let go is cinematography. If they don't win cinematography, riot in the streets.
Have you seen Frankenstein? You watched it, right?
Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's good.
Yeah.
But knowing really what I know, what I like, and see, you know what this is? It's because Ryan Coogler taught us about the cinematography that went to Sinners. That's why I'm so adamant about it, because he actually took the time to break down.
He brought it to us.
Yes.
He brought us into the process.
Yes. And then also, like, kind of knowing what I know, like, hearing the cinematographer of the movie, like, actually go into the detail of, like, how they did certain shots. Also, how they fucking filmed Michael B. Jordan in 2 different roles, but did it simultaneously. I'm sorry, man. That right there is that's give him the statue. Give him the little statue already. Actor in a leading role. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Yeah, actor in a leading role, Michael B. Jordan. Matter of fact, he should get it twice. Gotta be. Actually, you know what? if we're going to be putting multiple movies in the same category, like we saw earlier, what was that bullshit they had up there?
Then you get multiple actors for the same category.
Yeah, so you know what? Here, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say something controversial and so brave. I think Michael B. Jordan should be nominated in both leading and supporting role. He should be in both leading and supporting role. He plays Smoke and Stack.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Anyway, actress in a leading role. I don't see Sinners on here, so I don't care. Anyway, moving on. Directing.
Come on now. Come on now. Get out of here.
Okay, I tell you what. And it's only because I haven't watched Begonia yet. I'm actually going to watch it tonight. I've seen the movie that Begonia is a remake of. Save the Green Planet. It's an old Korean movie. I say
Begonia?
Yeah, Begonia, whatever. That
I thought you were on directing. Okay.
No. I was talking about actress. Because like I've heard Emma does a really good job in it, but like here's the thing. I'm kind of scared to watch that movie because I know about the original, and I'm almost positive they're not going half as hard in the paint on this remake as they did with that original. That original is in fucking insane.
Are they? Is this the one where they accuse a girl of being an alien or some shit?
Yeah. I would give it to Rose Byrne without question, though. For if I had legs, I'd kick you. I'd give it to her for that. But no, Ryan Coogler right here. I accept no other. There's no other answer.
You thought the summer of BLM was bad,
man, bruh. We fighting.
Go ahead and not give Ryan Coogler best director. See what happens.
Yeah, no, we would have to fight. We would have to fight. We would have to square up. We would have to
burning the whole thing down. Who knew that the socialist revolution would come by way of the Academy Awards?
Man, right? Look, because I can see it now. Look, when they pull that little piece of paper, they'll be like, and the nominee, and the winner.
Who is this? Who's reading this?
I have no idea. Actually, I know who. That we'll get Snoop Dogg to come out and read it because he's everywhere now. We can't escape him.
Gross.
The shizzle, my nizzle, the win dizzle of the Oscar award bizzle. Man, one battle after another. What?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, no.
Everybody throwing chairs and tables. There's a fire that starts in the back.
I'm not going to hold you. I think white people really fucking love that movie, like, way more than they probably should.
Which one?
Oh, one battle after another.
Oh.
Because most of the people I know who really like that movie, they are not black. It's mostly white folks I know that really fucking love that movie. I'm just like, okay. You've told on yourself.
It's like I like Django's a dope ass movie, but you're a little too excited.
Yeah. Like you really want to quote that movie. Like I can tell. I bet
that's right.
You ever watch Atlanta? you ever watch Atlanta?
I tell myself I want to start, and I never do. I don't know.
Here's the thing. This is your homework. You do it now because it's so fucking good. The first episode, there's a point where Donald Glover's character, Ern, he goes to his radio station trying to get radio station to play Paperboy.
Okay.
And this white guy, who is, I guess associate friend, whatever, he's telling the story about how he was at some party or whatever, DJ, and it was like, and basically the long and short of it is, the white man says the N-word when recanting the story, when like retelling the story or whatever. And he's like, oh man, my nigga, this, da, 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 da. And then like, and he says it like, Ern's all like, so then he tries to get dude to tell the story again at a later point when he's around Paperboy. And he's like, no, tell him the story like you told me. And dude's all like, no, man, I was just like, man, buddy, you was I was like, Atlanta's one of those shows I think is going to wind up being evergreen because it there's some wild shit that it does that I'm just like, bruh, how are y'all getting away with this shit? How are y'all getting away with some of this BS y'all are doing? And some of it was kind of, I was like, oh shit, y'all went there. Okay. And it tackles mental health and
I did
shit
see
like
the
that.
one scene about it was like, nah, you gay. That's called being in jail. That's called being in lockup.
You're free.
Gay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's in the second episode, I think, is when that happens. But yeah, there's
Like I hate laughing at it because it's
Yeah.
like it's pretty transphobic.
Yeah,
But it's like
yeah.
you're funny. They're like it's funny.
It's one of those things, like it's one of those rare moments where I laughed at it mostly just because it
Right.
was an accurate depiction of how I've seen black people try and tap dance around what gay shit they do, but they're not gay because they do it, but other people are gay because of it. That's basically how I kind of chose to look at it, whether that
Right,
was the intent or not. But like, I did actually find it interesting though that none of the main cast says anything about it. Like, I think that's kind of why I take it the way I do. Because
no, that's a good way. Yeah.
Ern is kind of like
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, this isn't.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, this is not okay. Like, so that's why but I do agree. Yeah.
You know
it's
that
an
they're
uncomfortable
wrong.
ass scene. It is an uncomfortable ass scene.
Right.
Oh,
it's kind of like when you see like a comedy of like rednecks being like super racist, but it's a comedy and it's like, God, I should not be laughing right now.
It's like, huh. Oh,
yeah.
Speaking, I don't know. I think I talked about this on the Blerd Cave, but I guess I'll share my little update here. I'll share my Landman follow up. I think I said I would talk about it at some point, but I don't know if I shared it here, but like there was an episode of Landman that came up that almost made me turn the show off.
Yeah. You talked about it last week.
Yeah, so I went ahead and watched the finale to see what they did, and they kind of half-ass cleaned it up, but like only in so much that like they made the daughter get over her bullshit. And like I think it was because like they met like the non-binary roommate and old girl, they met up again, and basically they kind of met under different circumstances, so they were kind of acting different towards each other. And basically old girl realized, oh, this person's not like the way I thought they were. They were just trying to make sure that their space was not disrespected, so on and so forth. And I think I actually get along with this person now, despite the fact that we're different, so on and so forth. Like, it was one of those things where like it was really shitty in the beginning, the interaction. And while I don't think I'm the arbiter of whether or not it has changed for the better or not, I mean, clearly,
like did she change her views about transness, or did she just say she's actually pretty cool?
I think it remains to be seen.
One of the good ones?
Well, I think it remains to be seen, but ultimately what happens is she literally has an opportunity to live in a fucking, what is effectively like a mansion hotel scenario, and decides to move back into the dorm with the non-binary roommate. And they actually agree to like try to make it work and like actually be cool with. Oh, and that was the other thing. She actually came to the non-binary person's defense because there were some kids that came to the sports field or whatever that were making fun of the non-binary person for being non-binary and looking masculine or whatever the fuck they wanted to call them, but then she stepped in and defended that person and like whatever. Gross. So it was like it was one of those where I was kind of like, you know what, I don't think this was handled well at all, but I'm glad it didn't end where because honestly I just kind of assumed
worse.
I was like, they're never going to revisit this again. I said, that's my fear.
Or worse, double down.
But when they actually, when I started because the last episode that came on was the season finale. When I started the episode and then when it kicked off and it actually showcased that scene from the dorm where they were meeting for the first time, I was like, oh, they're gonna revisit this. And they did, and I was like, you know what? I was like, this still isn't satisfactory, but I was like, it's better than what it fucking was. So I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? It's a D plus grade. In so much this, like, it seems like you were trying to say, like, it's like I feel like, you know what it is? It reminds me of those times, we would talk about. Remember when we talked about the most problematic comics, and like in a lot of the cases, it was usually people trying to tell a story like, hey, racism bad, but because it's a white person telling the story, and you can tell the story isn't really for the people involved, it's a story for the people who like it. Like, okay, so case in point, it's not a story to highlight hey, non-binary people, we totally get it, blah 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 blah, whatever like that.
Right.
It's literally nothing like that. It's a story to say, see, normie people, they're not so bad. That's basically that's basically how I walked away from it.
Yeah,
but
I see what you're saying.
But yeah, it is what it is. I still find the show hilarious, but mostly just because of Tommy, and that's the Billy Bob Thornton shenanigans of it all. I find absolutely hilarious. But I will say this: not really big oil propaganda the way some of y'all might think. It's actually kind of, at least by the time you get to the second season, Tommy is on his own. He is going into business for himself. He is not a big oil company. He's just a landman. But
interesting.
Like, I feel like some people miss the subtext. I feel like most people just see the show and they just assume because it's about an oil company that I mean, it kind of is in some instances, but like, I feel like people are kind of missing subtext. But like, because I feel like at multiple points, Billy Bob Thornton points out that oil companies are terrible. But because that's all he has, that's all he knows, that's what he does. But like the whole time they kind of point out that companies like them are sharks, and they John Hamm, who plays Monty, they do not paint him as a nice person at all. And his wife, played by Demi Moore, also not painted as a particularly nice person by the time you get into season 2. So I mean, across 2 seasons, I feel like, yeah, it is propaganda in so much as the same way that I feel like Yellowstone is like ranching propaganda.
Sure.
Yeah,
right.
It's like look, your protagonists are not always going to be the good guys. And I feel like if you could watch Breaking Bad, if you could let Walt slide, I feel like you're going to be all right. But if you watch Breaking Bad, you're like, I can't watch this because this is all pro drugs. It's like, well, yeah, because he's a drug dealer and he's the main character of the story.
Yeah, but we also watch him, like, if you keep watching it, this motherfucker like destroys his entire life and everyone around him. Like, if you're gonna do that with big oil or the military or whatever the fuck you're trying to do, you better show me the motherfuckers get ruined.
Well, I mean, that's kind of, I mean, once again, like, it's kind of like, okay, this thing I actually always find kind of funny about the show is that, yeah, it's about people getting oil or whatever, but the oil actually isn't even the most important part of the show. It's mostly their interactions like with each other, their family. Like, yeah, the oil stuff is happening, but like it's really like Succession. Yeah, that's once again, and I think you know this because you and I talked about this before when you originally asked me if I like Succession, and I said I never watched it because I said I had no interest in watching white people fight over money. But eventually I relented because of Yellowstone, I kind of was like, you know what? Now that I think about it, I mean, this is like the more I got into Yellowstone.
Maybe white people fighting over money.
Yeah. And it's kind of become a mantra in my house. Cause Cynthia, sometimes we'll be talking about like shows and she was like, hey, what's the show? And I was like, oh, she'll walk in and see me watch. I was like, oh, what's this? Is this one of those white people being terrible to each other shows? And I was like, yeah. And she'll be like, yeah. She's like, I can get with that. She was like, I can get with that. Yeah. But
His and Hers. Did you watch His and Hers?
Not yet. Actually, that is all. See, that's one.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah,
Andrew.
Yeah,
Andrew
don't say anything.
B.
It's on my list to watch, and it's one of those that because I watched I had watched a trailer for it with Cynthia. It's one of those things we're probably going to watch together. So we'll just, which we haven't had as much time to do. And now, because she will be starting her new job next week, we probably won't get time to, so yeah, that's happy fun times. Here, we'll, yeah. So yeah. But I think she'll be off on the weekend, so I think that actually kind of changes things up. But yeah, no, if I didn't watch shows like hell, The Shield, still one of my favorite shows this day. It's propaganda of the highest order, but it also is supposed to kind of be a sobering look at how cops get away with murder, because that's kind of the point of the show. Like that's just kind of how I always chose to look at it. Because I mean,
which one?
The Shield.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like it's like it, because I mean, I feel like Vic is a villain protagonist, and it's pretty obvious that you're watching.
He's an anti-hero.
Yeah, he's
like an anti-hero type. Yeah,
and it's like, well, your mileage with that's going to vary, but I mean, I think, and I know a lot of people got really pissed when the finale came on. And you have spoilers for a show that came out like 5 ever ago, but like the fact that he didn't suffer any major consequences whatsoever, he got a fucking desk job. He has to carry out the rest of his life at a fucking desk job. That was his punishment.
That's realistic as fuck.
Yeah, because that's what really fucking happens.
That's what happened.
Sons of Anarchy, literally about a racist fucking biker gang.
That's right.
Like, I mean,
there was a whole plot line.
Yes.
And we're not even talking black.
No.
Technically, yes.
Yes.
But they said Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
They were like, he's Puerto Rican? Like, it was a whole fucking beeline plot line. It was drama.
I think it actually, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think it ran for like 2 seasons, at least 2 minimum.
That plot line.
Yeah.
And then it like, and when it came out, it wasn't like, why would we care? It was like, doesn't matter. You're a brother. Like,
yeah,
I guess you're still cool. Like,
right?
Even though you're half Puerto Rican or something.
Yeah, didn't they call him like half? I think they called him half beaner or something like that. If I remember correctly, and I was just like, I was like, bruh, that's not cool.
Yeah,
but no, it was like, and also, may I also point out, whenever they referred to like the street gangs. What was it? The 1-9ers? I think it was the 1-9ers around, or I might be thinking about the Shield, but neither here nor there. It doesn't really matter.
Right, there's the black gang, the Mexican gang. Yeah,
they always referred to the Mayans, the Mexican gang, and the 1-9ers, which was the Black Street Gang, and they always referred to them in racist terms. They almost always did. Like Clay,
right,
was always calling them the hard R. The 1-9ers and the Mayans, he kept constantly calling them like all kinds of S words and wetbacks, all kind of.
God
yeah,
damn,
he
I don't remember
did.
that.
Yes,
they did
I
that believe
shit.
you. I just like, man, that's wild.
Yeah,
that's wild.
It's
one thing.
insane.
I think the way they tried to get away with it is that the son, I forget his. I don't.
Jax.
Yeah, Jax. Like. He wasn't like that.
No.
And so what they were painting was like the OGs were racist, but the new ones were better or some shit. You know what I mean? Because Jax knew about the Puerto Rican thing.
Yeah, he
but
knew.
It was, it was like, tell the other one.
It wasn't his story to tell. He was just like, just keep that shit around. You never know how these.
It's like coming out party about you. Guys, you ever feel different than other people?
I don't know how to say this, but I really like Puerto Rican cuisine. Yeah, man, me too. We always sit at that Puerto Rican place on the weekends, right?
Not in my house.
Be like, no. I mean, I really like it.
You might say, it's in my blood.
What? What?
Get a room.
Yeah, I was like, why did this just turn into a paste pecani sauce?
Right.
Why did it turn into a paste pecani sauce?
New York City.
Get a room. Dude, that's another thing. Casual lynching on TV. Casual lynch. Come on, bro.
dude, the 80s and
It's
90s.
Wild. Man.
And that, by the way, is what they are talking about when they say make America great again.
They want to go back to casual
They
racism.
want that back.
Yeah.
Why can I make lynching jokes? What is the big deal?
Well, I mean, it tells you what they care about, because like I saw someone say this earlier today when they were talking. I forget what it was exactly they were speaking about, but they were like, man, can we at least use the R slur in regards to this one person? And it's like, you don't want to use it just for that one person. You just want to be able to say it, period. Like, you want to be able to say it all the time without any threat of consequence. Like,
Listen.
yeah.
You know me.
Yeah.
I like to keep it real. I don't say the R word, but I kind of miss it. Because nothing hits.
Well, you know that's what it is.
Nothing hits like it.
Certain
Nothing.
slurs
They took it away.
Like, yeah, I'll be the first to admit, I used to say it a lot. Like, I don't use, like, since
Right.
Cynthia was the one that actually kind of broke me of that.
Hmm.
Cynthia was actually the one that broke me of that. Back when we first started dating. And for transparency, that's about roughly 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But more or less, the way I always kind of looked at it, like that was just a word that I just threw around a lot. I used to say the F slur a lot too, before that as well.
Same.
Which also
super bad.
Cynthia.
Yeah. That one I don't miss.
Yeah. No, I don't miss that one at all.
They're pretty good. I think, you know why though?
Mhm.
I don't miss it. I don't not miss it because I'm such a great ally. I don't miss it because there's like good replacements.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even make sense to me. And maybe it is because of like my feelings towards it. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, what does that even mean anyway?
Yeah.
Like, that's not an insult. Like, I don't care. But
yeah.
But the R word?
Well,
Come
also,
on, what can replace that?
Oh, I mean, and also there's so many uses for it outside of like using it as an insult, where like to the point where now people don't even use it in its normal, like actual original intended use anymore.
No, yeah, it's actually considered outdated, and even in the medical, they don't really use that.
No,
yeah,
they don't even use it in a scientific setting anymore. Because it used to be a term commonly used for when like you had like when a substance or some kind of thing like diminished,
like a fire retardant.
Yeah, there, exactly. So like, but yeah, that is kind of the, because also
I was able to say it.
Well, it was like we never really got like, when it came to the F slur, one of the main things too is that also just the idea of using, like, calling someone gay is like a negative thing. It also just doesn't make sense. Because now at that point, it's also just,
it literally doesn't.
It's just blatant homophobia at that point. Like it's naked homophobia at that point.
You know what? That's what it is. Because look, I can logic. I can logic my way out of it. You know what I mean? Like I don't try to. I don't need to. I'm just being real with my family. You guys are like family. You know what I mean? Don't judge me. We listen. We don't judge.
We don't judge.
All right. I'm not saying I use it, and I'm not trying to make an argument for using it.
Nah.
I'm just saying why I'm willing to admit. You know what? Chris asked me a good a question today. He said, do you still like white girls though? Like, do you still find white girls attractive? You know, as married men, you know what I mean? We're just talking about like just attraction period. And I go, look, if I ever found myself single again, God forbid, she's gonna be black or brown, period.
Yeah.
But it would be because I had to make a concerted effort. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Just like the R word. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you because. But here's the principle behind it. Here's the reason. You said it. For me to say that you're gay or the F slur or something like that, I have to be saying that it is bad to be those things.
Yeah.
Which I do not believe, so it doesn't sit right. So I don't have any reason. It doesn't make, you know what I mean?
Right.
But the R word, I am being a descriptor. I am saying, you know how there's people who do not have the mental capacity to, to read. They're developmentally delayed.
Yeah.
That's how you're being right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
and I want somebody to know you are supposedly not what you are. And I can't do it anymore.
It's different. Well, like it's like I don't like the I don't there's some things that I don't like when people try to take away, like case in point, there's one I'm probably never gonna get rid of, and that's crazy.
Dumb.
I know some people don't like
yeah,
that one too. I still say dumb. I still say dumb. I still say crazy.
100%.
Because honestly, I feel like words matter. And it's like calling
somebody had to make was it Beyonce or no? Somebody had to make a apology for saying schizo. Lizzo, maybe.
yeah. I think it was Lizzo. Yeah,
I was like,
and I'm like, look, okay, all right.
Am I being a boomer? Is that a boomer?
Okay,
Chad, is that boomer? Still unit? You don't count. Anybody but still unit.
Like,
is that a boomer take? I don't know.
See, like, and I saw yeah, like I don't like to like case in point. I don't generally like to dog out people that you have autism or like anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, whenever I talk about it, like if I ask if someone's autistic or or I imply autism, I never mean it as a negative thing. It just helps me get a better understanding of who that person is. My kid, I'm pretty sure, is somewhere on the spectrum somewhere. But like, it's one of those.
I am offending you. I am trying to offend you. I want you to know that there are people who cannot help. Grasping subtleties, right? There are people who are born unable to grasp subtleties, unable to function, in neurotypical society.
Right.
And that's how you're fucking being right now. You know what I mean? That's what I want the person to know.
That's why.
I know. I'm not trying to use somebody else's strife over it. I wouldn't want somebody being like, bro, you're breathing like a fucking fat Puerto Rican right now. I'd be like, dang.
That's crazy, man.
That's fucked up. That's true, though. He is breathing like that.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with like pointing out, like, because I mean, here's the thing, like in the case of Cersei, like, because it's something we all kind of, in our family joke about, and the reason why we kind of are of the belief that Cersei is autistic in some way is because they don't understand a lot of the time, like certain, I guess, like neuronormative things. And when, like, if someone brings up something or talks about something, if it doesn't make sense to Cersei on a logical level, they will sit there and they will obsess over it for like unless you tell them not to, which I mean I try not to, but it's like it's why a lot of the times when, like, if Cersei starts like hyper focusing on something because like it doesn't make sense to them, a lot of the times I'll just try and do my best to help them figure out why it doesn't make sense to them. Not necessarily trying to like shut them up, but just like to be like, well, maybe think about it like this, or does this way of looking at it make more sense? So we always kind of joke, and Cynthia's kind of the same way in some respects, but because she is older, like she is more adept at navigating that
masking,
and so it's one of those things that we do kind of joke, like you sometimes simply be like, just had a touch of the tism, just had a touch of my it's just like my tism was tisming. And
I tell people all the time, I'm like, first of all, I don't condone self-diagnosis. Fight me. I think it's dangerous and I think it's irresponsible, but without self-diagnosing, I tell people all the time, I'm like, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I would have to go get tested.
Yeah.
But the way that I get locked into things that I can't understand, like I've been called out for it by my commanders. I've been told that it's annoying. I've been told it's good. Like I like the way that you just keep asking until you understand. Like that's good. And then some people are like, bro, ask somebody next. I've been yelled at. Like ask somebody next to you. I don't understand what you don't get. I'm like, well, you're not fucking clear.
Wait till after wait till after, man. Wait till after.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm on the spectrum for but yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's like it's a very real thing, and I think I would rather people be more open and accepting of it than to pretend that it's not a thing. Like it's because it doesn't serve anyone if we're ignoring the problem, or not even make it sound like it's a problem, but just like not to mention in the case of in the case of like certain other things, like I feel like a lot of the time it's largely because sometimes those words are classics and they make the most sense, and I feel like once we find like a better word to describe people who we think are not as intelligent as others, that does not demean or insult like an entire community of people, once we kind of figure out that word, I think we're gonna be good. But like for right now, I just like
I'm riding the line. I'm riding on the line with brain damage. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, that's an accident. You know what I mean? Like you bumped your head really hard in a car crash. Like you weren't born like that. Okay, let me have that one.
I just always like my question is always, are you fucking with me?
Right.
That's usually how I get her. Like instead of just even saying one thing or the other, I'm just like, are you fucking with me? Like are you dead ass or are you fucking with me?
I like telling people like you're not mentally equipped to have this conversation.
Yeah,
go read a book, come back to me.
That is also.
But sometimes I'm mad and I don't want to be the cool, calm, and collective guy. You know what I mean? Like you know what? I lied. I kind of do miss the F slur only because when I'm mad, I want the other person to be mad.
This man said, I want mutually assured destruction.
I want you to be angry. And I know you're probably a homophobe, so but I don't do it.
Well, I'm that person that like, you know what I've gotten better about? And I actually am very proud of myself. So I think I made it a secret. I made it no secret that I've been playing Dead by Daylight again. And whenever people piss me off in that game, and Robo can attest to this, I used to be pretty aggro in the post-game chat. Like I would like people. I wouldn't like, slur them or anything, but like I could be really ugly. I can say some really ugly shit, like shit that is equally as ugly, but not anywhere near as problematic to say. But I've caught myself where a lot of times if I feel like I want to say something, like I'll get ready to type something and I'll just say, GG, good luck next. And then I'll just hit continue and go back to the lobby. That's usually what I do now. I don't like, instead of like in most games, like if we're in a game where like you can communicate with the other person, a lot of times what I'll do, I'll mute them. Like I don't, I'll like when Carter
I was Marvel Rivals all day.
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals bad, so toxic. You gotta mute people.
Space Marine. Space Marine 2, when Carter and I were playing it, I don't think we'll have this problem anymore because we're playing modded, so like you can't play with other people when you play modded. But like I remember when there were some matches where people jumped into our lobbies and they would have their mic open. And they would just be talking, just rambling the whole time. Or
I hate that shit. Console players, the worst.
And you could even hear those motherfuckers, like you could hear them having whole conversations with their wife, like about like bills and like, who's gonna watch the kids and shit like that. You can hear the kids crying in the background.
Babies crying, breathing. I'll just breathing like a fat Puerto Rican.
I will literally just mute them. Like I won't say anything. I will not talk to them. And honestly, the moment that you inconvenience me in the game, I'm going to vote to kick you. And because Carter has very little tolerance for bullshit, he will immediately vote yes. I can't tell you how many times I've looked up and been like, Carter Presents has voted to kick so-and-so. And I would just be like, boop,
Yeah,
gone.
sure. I don't know. Fucking, you're out.
And the moment that like I would do it, because they have this thing, I call it kill stealing, but basically what they do is there's this little thing you do in the game where like when you stun an enemy to the point where like they can just be killed like one tap or whatever, they'll just stand there and you could do like a melee finisher on them. It's like this involved, like it kind of zooms in on you and you're like doing something. It's like all automatic or whatever.
But like it's like a finisher.
Yeah. Well, when you do that, like some abilities in the game are dependent on you doing that finisher, and there's also just abilities everybody has, and like, oh, if you do a melee finisher, you get a shield back to protect you from your actual hit points taking damage. I have literally been in matches with people where they will be sitting there watching me fight something and get it to the point where I can do a melee finisher. Looking at me, my ass is, I have no shields whatsoever.
Griefing on purpose.
Yes,
Yeah.
some motherfucker jumps in and does the melee finisher. They already have full shields. They don't even need it, but they do it anyway. And every time they do that shit, like, and Carter knows, because I'll just be like, kick, and like before it even gets up good, Carter's like, yep, boop, boop, kick. Like that is how we are. So like I don't even say anything to people anymore when I'm mad at them online about a video game or whatever. I just move. Like even with Dead by Daylight, when I reach a point where like the game is just not being fun, I just said, well, that's enough DBD for the night, and I move on to play something else. That is
John Stewart.
yeah.
Your mama never, I don't know why, your mama never not once affected me. And I never really understood other people who get, there's two things that I don't have a sister that I grew up with. So there's two things that I never really understood from dudes that I always thought was like low key weird. People who get like extra hype about their mom when no one's talking about your actual mom. Like your mama.
Like if you got a dead,
don't
like
talk about my mama. I'm like
if your mother was
unless
dead,
she's dead or something.
Yeah, I'd be like,
yeah.
Or like if there was like something fucked up that happened or whatever, like, yeah, okay, I kind of get that. Like, yeah, but
and your sister. Your sister's another one.
I never cared about that shit. Like
damn, like your sister's pretty hot. Nah, man. Nah, I don't fuck around with that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, are you trying to fuck your sister? Like, what, are you jealous? Like, that's weird. You're fucking weird, dude.
Like, because you know what? I think the only time I've ever had someone get weird about me, like, wanting to, like, date their sister, it was not because they were like, no, I don't want you to because of anything weird or, like, because I think it's going to be weird or whatever. It was only ever because they were like, if something bad happens between you two, she's gonna make me choose.
Oh, right.
Like it was always shit like that. It was usually, it was never anything like that. So that's typically what that's actually for one reason why I've only ever dated like one person's sister that I was friends with.
Yeah, and that's different. That's like, bro, can you not date her? Then it's gonna be weird for us.
Now,
but I'm talking about people who get like wild, like protective, like
like I can understand not wanting to hear like sexual comments about your own sister. That part I totally get.
Being disrespectful,
but
right.
But being aggro that someone likes your sister is weird. Like,
and especially if they like each other. Like you see that in movies and like she likes to do like, oh, don't tell my brother. Like he gets all crazy and defensive and protective. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's low-key ancestral to me. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I kind of feel the same way about. I feel the same way about parents as well, but that's another. But that for very different reasons. Like, just it's a
I know exactly what you're talking. Like boy moms.
Yeah. It's like I don't know, stuff like that is like it's I don't know. I just feel like it's doing too much. It's like I don't think anyone should one way or the other. I feel like no one should be putting that much thought into their child being sexually active. I mean, yes.
No, I'm not talking about mama's boys. I'm talking about boy moms.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the kinds of moms that get jealous of their son's girlfriends and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like weird.
It's like weird. It
almost always white.
Yeah. It makes you wonder. It makes you wonder.
It is weird.
Like,
weird.
Like, bitch, why are you? Why you
I like
care?
your son so much. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Mm.
Fucking fathers and,
Yeah,
and
that
purity
too.
rings
Yeah, I don't.
and
Mm-mm.
like I'm like, think about it.
Yeah.
Think about what you're saying right now. Like you really care about your daughter's parts.
Yeah.
You
I
need to
mean,
get yourself checked out.
don't get me wrong. I don't ever want to think about
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to think
But
about
your
that kind of
daughter's
shit.
like, oh,
But it's like,
if you find my daughter, I'm gonna kill you. Or
yeah, it's like my thing is I just don't want it being put in my face. Like I don't want
Right.
I don't want it to be like something I ever have to be made to think
And you don't
about.
want to see her get hurt. So like
That
there's a
too.
difference between not wanting her to be disrespected,
Right.
shit like that, but then worrying about who she dates and you know what I mean, like
if there was somebody
make her
that,
promise to never have sex with anybody. Like,
yeah, that like I mean that's an
weird.
unrealistic like first off it's also unrealistic. It's an unrealistic expectation that we don't even put on boys. We only put it on girls. Like
Yes,
like
of
case,
course,
case in
yes.
point, well, I think I talked to this before when we had that daddy daughter dance thing that Sirs wanted to go to, which I never really fully
cool.
understood. Because Sirs normally it ended up turning this thing where what ultimately the reason why we went, it was we only went because Sirs wanted to go people watch. And they wanted to go people watch and roast all of the people at the dance. That's actually why they wanted to go. And I was like, well, there's cheaper ways to do that. I was like, because I was like, we went out and bought suits and shit, and like we bought like matching suits and all this other bullshit. And I was like, man, I'm mad uncomfortable in these fucking Stacey Adams, man. Like, can we not? But it ended up being
the I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. I'm just gonna say, like, it was one of those things where, like, it was just weird because I was looking at all the other dads and how they were, It's not saying you can't be a dad who takes pride in your daughter, but like,
yeah,
I was like,
there's a vibe. There's a vibe. You know that's kind of like it's a little off.
It was there were and I'm not saying it was everybody, but there were a few dads I was watching. I was like.
Right. I was like,
man.
No, I hear you. Yeah, but like nuance, right? This. So Mike Manhattan, you're talking about the scene from Bad Boys 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's legit because the context of Bad Boys 2 is you better not hurt my daughter.
Yeah, it's not like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not going to assault her. You're not going to call your boys over. You're not going to fucking leave her stranded somewhere. You're going to make sure she gets home on time. You're going to make sure my daughter stays safe. That's different, right? Yeah. If you want to intimidate people like that. But if you're going to sit there with a shotgun and talk about, my daughter's virginity, I'm going to protect her vagina from you. And like, bro, you're fucking.
I mean, because my thing is, like, if that's like, I feel like that's where like the weirdness I always see comes from, like, because my thing is this: if you want to protect her, then you teach her.
That's
to protect herself. You teach her to
back a Robo.
Like you teach her that she has a choice. You teach her that make sure you always use protection. If you're gonna do the thing, because that was always, at least that was kind of the way that I was treated. And once again, I'm a dude, but so it's a little different. But that's kind of how my mom dealt with it with me. She was like, I know you're probably gonna go out and do the thing, but if you do, make sure use this. And it's like, okay, cool. And I mean, eventually, sometime after that conversation, it did happen, and I took the proper steps. And I think that people need to not be so aggro. To like, okay, first off, if you're having to bring shotguns outside, and like weaponry and bringing a whole gang with you, you have a bigger problem than you have a much bigger problem. No. But that said, I do want to read some super chats that we got.
Yeah, we got that. We got Indie Regs. We got questions.
Do we?
Let's go. Let's do this.
Do we have an Indie Reg?
What? Indie Reg? Yeah. It's in the chat.
I didn't download it. Here, let me download
All right,
it.
we can do it next week.
Well, here, give me un momento, por favor. Boop. There you go. Let me move that over there, out of the way to, you know what? That's what it was. I didn't see it because it popped up after I had looked at everything.
Oh,
But yeah, oh wow, hold up, wait a minute. I got it. I got it. I think. Let me make sure that is this the whole thing? Oh, I want to see some. I want to make sure it's the whole thing because it's kind of a smaller file than I'm used to seeing. I have questions. I just want to make sure that. Oh, okay, no, bet, cool. There you go, cool. We got it. We got that bitch. We got that some bitch.
Yerp.
But yeah, let's we'll answer some super chats and get this indie rec. Get this indie rec queued up. And here, let me I'm just double checking some things. Bam, look at that, man. Look at God, man. Look at God. Okay, so here we go. Boom. There we go. We got it. We got our boy out here, Gearless Mo with the 1999 super chat says, "Do you say riot?" Preparing my heart. Yeah, no, we riot. We riot in the streets on the Oscars. When the Oscars happen, if I see Sinners losing in these categories, like not all of them, but at least most of them, there's like, I'm sorry, there's no good reason why Sinners shouldn't sweep. There's no good reason why Sinners, like I said, outside of maybe like a handful of categories, 16 nominations, they better walk away with at least 8 statues, at least.
And one of them has to be, right? The critical failures. One of them has to be Best Director.
Yes.
Or we burn it all down.
Without question.
It's all coming down.
Without question.
We starting over.
Like, yeah, it's like, I'm sorry. There's no other way. There's literally no other way. We've also got Levesta the Samurai with the 5 says, y'all make me want to go back and rewatch Atlanta. Dude, let me tell you something. I have been actually. I went back and watched the first season very, very recently. That's why it was so fresh in my head. But yeah, I like that show is it's so good. Like it's hilarious, it's funny. The commentary is so on point. One of my favorite episodes to this day is Light Skinned. I love that episode to this very fucking day. And yeah, that's what I got. I guess do we have anything in the
Yeah.
What we got in here? What are the streets talking about?
Mark them. All right, here we go. Yeah, we still didn't watch that video. So from Portal Man.
Oh yeah.
A lot of X-Men timelines have Sentinels defeating the X-Men and taking over the world. What would happen to Ultron? Do the Sentinels have enough power to take Ultron down, or would Ultron corrupt the Sentinels into compliance?
So it's kind of funny. This is something that actually came up on the Blerd Cave as well, because someone asked. Well, technically, it was more specific. It was about Ultron versus Nimrod, and this is where I think language is tricky. It all depends on which version. There's so many different versions of Ultron, and there's so many different versions of Sentinels, as well as different versions of Nimrod. And I kind of always have to go back to that conversation. And it's that, well, yes, Sentinels are pretty dangerous. Man, Ultron, I feel like, would clear an army of Sentinels easily.
Even like peak Nimrod?
Yeah, even peak Nimrod. And the reason why I say it is because Ultron is so much more than just Ultron has powers that go beyond just being a robot. Yeah, and I think that's the thing people tend to forget about. Like, Ultron can take over a Sentinel. Like, let alone the fact that just fighting one. I mean, there are very few instances where I would say Ultron's not clearing, but at the end of the day, we've also seen what happens when Ultron takes. Really, the same thing that happens to all of these different groups is the same thing that happens to some of these others. They all wind up losing in the end. Doesn't matter if they, what was it Age of Ultron? That shit didn't last.
Mm-hmm.
The what was it? The Powers of 10. Where they died when they dove into the like Nimrod the Lesser, so and so, so forth or whatever the fuck. That shit didn't last. It got undone by Moira McTaggart, just simply taking a shiv to the to the chest meat. Getting that Wolvie Berserk, that Wolvie Berserker barrage to the chest. It just undid all that shit. So yeah, I mean, it just depends. It's very situational. And honestly, an answer you'll probably see me say more often than not, who's writing it?
Right. Because even when you said earlier, when you said he could take over the Sentinel, in my head, I'm like, I mean, unless they write some plot armor that makes it where he can't, just whoever writes some magical.
It's like, oh, actually, we have some code that makes it where you, okay, all right.
Then we did a reverse Uno. The Sentinels took over the Ultron. Like,
my god! And then, it just depends.
Right.
And I guess we got another one here. What do you expect? What do you expect Namor to do in Avengers Doomsday? I honestly expect him to basically
join Wakanda and the Avengers and fight Doom.
I expect him to fight. You know what? I actually expect him to. Man, I could actually make a case for him doing the opposite of what people might want to believe he's going to do. I could actually see that motherfucker joining Doom because he's done it before. Namor's not above working with Doctor Doom. He's done it in the past. So I wouldn't be like, honestly, as much as I would like to see him working alongside the heroes, I could see him shift alliances, even if it's not during the main portion of the movie, but even if it's something like, oh, later, maybe Doctor Doom comes back, it's like, hey, maybe we can, make this shit work, da-da-da-da-da. Because a lot of people forget when Shuri became Black Panther for the first time in the comics, Namor was largely responsible for why T'Challa wasn't around. Namor was involved in those shenanigans. He was in bed with Doctor Doom at that time. So just putting that out there. But that said, that's once again neither here nor there. The other thing is what's this one here? Greetings to the woke house of Krypton, nerds of culture, with a dash of sass on. Love the superhero blackening video you made. Putting word out on this one. I love video game music just as much as I love playing the games. Some of my favorite songs come from Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VII. My question to you is, what old school video game songs you both like till this day that you will never get tired of hearing? Oh man.
Super Mario 2. Or Super Mario 2. I like that shit.
I'm gonna tell you what,
Zelda Ocarina of Time,
Donkey Kong.
Those are just nostalgia. Yeah,
Donkey Kong Country have some bops on there. Like, how many of y'all remember they had an underwater theme for Donkey Kong Country, and that shit went hard. That shit went so fucking hard. I was like, ooh, god, it was so smooth. I was like, ooh. This smooth little motherfucker. God damn. And then also, this isn't as old school, but one of my favorite video game songs to this day that cannot be denied ever is the theme of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Aptly titled Snake Eater. But yeah, that song goes hard to this. And then one day I heard a black woman sing it, and that shit has lived. That version of the song has lived. It was almost like watching Whitney Houston sing the national anthem. it changed everything for me. Ever since I heard that black woman sing that song, I was like, ooh, god damn. And she sang that shit with some soul. She was like, and she was even doing the hand thing. I was like, oh god damn, this is god, yeah, I give my life too. God damn. Not for honor, but for you. I was like, ooh, yeah, go on, girl, go on. What's that they do now? Yeah, I was like, yeah. Let's go. But yeah, I fucking love that theme. That theme eats.
Damn.
Also, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, classic. Yeah.
The original Sonic the Hedgehog, and I want to make sure I'm clear when I say this. Was it the Marble Zone? I think it was the Marble Zone, or whichever. The one was like.
I was a Nintendo kid. I don't have to sing it.
And it would hit that break. I love that shit. I used to just I would get to the level and then just let him sit there. Oh, Streets of Rage 2. Street
Fighter 2, Chun-Li's theme. Scarsborough.
There you go.
I actually like, oh, what was that? I pulled that up. I was like, damn, that's right. It is.
I love that shit.
That's crazy. You remember it like that.
Yeah. Well, no. That I was thinking about. I was thinking about a different song from Street Fighter 2, but but no. Also, the day
that's the original one. Yeah.
It was the day that I realized that a lot of the songs from Street Fighter come from Top Gun. But like that specific that song I was just doing specifically is what was that one? I think it's Ken's theme, like like or something like that, is actually a Kenny Loggins song. They just changed it up. They took obviously they took the words out, but they kind of like changed up the timing a little bit. But yeah, shit was crazy. Yeah,
that's funny.
Yep.
When I say good, when I say like songs that I like, I just mean songs that teleport me back to my childhood. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we know what video game had the best music. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Like, you can't beat that.
Yeah, you can't beat that. That's true.
You can't beat that.
You got a point. That's a fair point. Dude, man, I used to play the fuck out of that game at Chuck E. Cheese. What else? There's Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct had a bomb ass soundtrack.
Yeah, fucking like EDM shit. Yeah.
And I remember Killer Instinct was also one of those moments because I used to main Cinder on that game. That was for whatever reason, that was the character I love playing the most. But Cinder, like I remember his level, he had that fucking wild ass fucking like heavy metal soundtrack. And then Fulgore, the robot, like he had that one where like it sounded like a fucking like step team was doing like it was like if you took an HBCU step team and like but and it's only because of the drums. It's only really because of the drums, because you hear like I don't know, it's crazy. I can't recreate it.
What was the
full
Killer
gore.
Instinct?
Yeah, Killer Instinct Fulgore thing.
Theme music.
But yeah, that shit went hard. Oh my god, dude. Woo! Lord have mercy. Oh yeah, Orchid was off the chain. Orchid was off the chain. Lord.
Oh, this was like some heavy metal shit.
Wait. Which one is it?
Killer Instinct S1 OST Type 3 Fulgore's theme.
Here, let me see something real quick. I want to see if it's the right one. Because the one I'm talking about is different. Here, let's find out. Let's find out together. I'm going to mute this because I don't want to play it exactly. Let's see. Here, let me.
Oh, No, I got it. Killer Cuts, full gore theme.
Oh, wait a minute. This
It starts
is
with an alarm.
yeah, starts with an alarm. Yep, Killer
Like a
Cuts. That's
siren.
the
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, Killer Cuts. Yep. That's the one. That's the one. Because I was about to say, I was like, heavy metal. I was like, I don't remember that being heavy. I think the one you found, that was from the newer Killer Instinct game.
Got it.
But yeah, that shit, I was like, dude, like the way they would do like the little hi hats and the drums and shit. I was like, shit was cold, man. Dude, Saberwolf. Oh my god, Saberwolf. Yeah, man, I'm so here for it, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. I'm here for everything. God damn it. But no, let's see here. What else we got?
Ooh,
Oh, we
we
got,
got another-
yeah, we got some business over here. Bam. We got Michael DeFonte with the Blerd Club Gold. Man, appreciate you out here, pimp. And then we also got Gearless Mo. Can we talk about how Japan bootleg music, media, and literature, and no one bats an eye? Back on topic, Killer Instinct 2 Gold was epic, but Street Fighter oh man, dude, Street Fighter EX, yes, had some tunes that stay with you. This is true. This is a very true statement. But yes, Japan does bootleg the fuck out of music. They will if you go back and listen to any old like video game music, like that kind of MIDI format, go back and listen to it. I guarantee you, dude, what was it? I actually found it was a video, I think. They did this thing where like all the songs from like the old like the old video games, they would tell you what song it actually was. Because I think there was one song I was like, dude, this is a fucking Whitney Houston song? Oh my fucking God.
Wow.
I was like, bruh. But it was a lot of them. It was like a bunch of songs. They used to do that shit all the time. But yeah, no, Killer Instinct Gold. Oh man, I miss those games. I really do. But yeah, Street Fighter EX. I'm gonna tell you another one. SNK, you with they're on some bullshit right now. I'm gonna go and keep it a buck with y'all. They're on some bullshit right now.
SNK.
Okay. Yes, because they just recently put out a trailer for their latest in their Fatal Fury series. But they did it with an AI generated trailer. Or at least that's what everybody seems to believe. It was AI generated. I'm kind of inclined to believe. I watched a handful of it and I was like, ooh. But no, under normal circumstances, they usually have pretty good games in the KOF series. In the Fatal Fury games, those are usually really good. Trying to think of another. But yeah, really, honestly, video games back in the day used to be, dude, they used to be lit with music. Oh my God, dude, we used to eat so good back in the day. Like, and also,
So, Blerd just did.
what's that?
He's breaking it down right now.
What do you mean?
Is it can you elaborate?
Oh, talk about
He's doing it.
about bootlegging, like about bootlegging music. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
They were bootlegging. Right. Like literally, they would take a song that you probably knew, and they would redo it as the type of 8-bit style music you would hear like old Nintendo and Sega Genesis games or whatever the fuck. But because it sounded like that and not like an actual like normal song, you sometimes wouldn't catch that song was actually from something else. So yeah, man, it was crazy, man. Crazy. Can't make it up.
Damn.
Can't make it up.
All right, let's do the. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, well, how much the Gillis Mo donate?
Oh yeah. Also, yeah, we can't forget about that. By the way, thank you, Gillis, for that. 1999. Super chat. Yeah, one day we need to get a MIDI of that. We'll be Gucci. I think we'll be Gucci. Let's. I tell you what. You know what? Here, let's do this. Because I saw some other questions. I believe come up in here. Let me see.
They both came from G Martinez Mac, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Yeah, dude, I almost forgot about this. Did you know about this, Robo? I think the newest Gundam series does not have a traditional anime intro.
Really?
Yeah, SZA.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah, I think it's what was it? God, was it's like a? Oh my God, something Hathaway. I don't remember the full title of it. Or maybe that is what it is. Yeah,
Snooze?
Gundam Hathaway. Never mind, I had it. But yeah, it's called Snooze. But yeah, it's like it was funny because when I remember hearing about it, I remembered somebody saying. Someone had actually pointed out they were like, we have now reached the point in the history of anime music videos that now music we would use for an anime music video is now the intro for the anime. Like if that song would have come out back in the AMV days, SZA would have been all over the fucking anime music video scene. But yeah. But yeah, Snooze is that's the one. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Oh my God.
So this isn't just the trailer music. This is gonna be the intro music.
It's supposed to be the opening theme.
That's funny. That's dope, but also
Yeah,
funny.
it's funny how that works out. Well, it's not really, truth be told, it's not really the first time something like this has happened, but it is cool that it's happening like right now. Cause I always like to remind people, like sometimes American artists cross over into Japan for reasons that make no sense. Like case in point, did you ever watch Kaiju number 8? Did you ever watch that show?
Yes. Yeah.
So, funny story about Kaiju number 8 is in the first.
It was made entirely with AI. No.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know. But no, the opening theme, was by a band that was not from there. Or not the opening thing, but the ending thing. The ending. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Shit. Actually, I think the opening theme was as well. But like the band that did like the outro was one that I was pretty familiar with, and that's One Republic. They did the outro. What was the name of the song? It was called Nobody. But the other song, I don't remember exactly who it was that did that one. But yeah, it was the ending theme I was thinking about. But yeah, I just thought it was funny because I was like, that's a random American group that is not really popular anymore that is somehow making. I was like, who came up with this idea? It was puzzling. It was absolutely positively puzzling to me.
Somebody in office somewhere like, I know just who to get.
We're gonna get One Republic. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're bad, but I mean, because I ain't gonna lie, that song was living rent free in my head for like a solid year. The whole time that show was on, when it would get to the outro, usually I skip the outro if I've heard it enough times, but that one always let it play. Always let it play.
Yeah.
That shit was that shit was insane. But no, I'm here for it though.
So another one in the main Earth 616 continuity, Dr. Doom was never a member of the Illuminati. This is from G. Martinez Mac, but he was a founding member of their villainous ops, the Cabal.
Yes, he was.
I need this to happen. Too much? Yes or no? I don't know.
I mean, if you do the Cabal, well, because here's the thing: all the Cabal was the Illuminati. That's all. That it was basically the Dark Illuminati. That was around the time that you're getting into like Dark Reign and Siege when you get into the Cabal. That was when Loki was a woman and also part of the group. Namor also. Well, I think that was actually the one consistent thing is that Namor was on both. He was on the Illuminati and the Cabal.
Like as a double agent? Or
no,
they knew.
No, he knew what time it was. Like when the Cabal, because basically Dark Reign was when the villains basically had control over everything, and Namor didn't when he was invited, he didn't say no. He was like, yeah, he's like, fine. But yeah, Emma was also part of that group.
So is that too much to ask for in the MCU?
Here's the thing. we technically had the Illuminati in the MCU already, but I feel like that was a
Right.
very poor showing for the Illuminati. So I feel like if you
Right.
did the Cabal,
It seemed more of a parody than anything else.
yeah, it was more of a parody than was anything else. And honestly, I feel like no one, I don't know, maybe people would take the villains teaming up like that seriously, but I don't know. I don't know. It might be doing too much. Like, you know what that is? That's a Disney Plus special presentation right there. That's what you do. You do
that would
like
be
a,
dope.
yeah, do like a little hour long, 45 hour long presentation. Kind of like what you did with Werewolf by Night. I would watch that, but I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to watch a whole movie of just. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe a movie. It depends on how they did it, but like. I don't know. I feel like there's other and better stories, like way more interesting stories to tell. Yeah, I mean, it worked for Thunderbolts, but I feel like the only reason Thunderbolts worked is because nobody on that team was really a 100% bad guy. Like, I mean, they were bad people and did bad things, and they were technically antagonists at various points. But, like, no one on that team I felt was just so irredeemably fucking awful. You know what I mean? Like, and not only that, like, you already knew who all these characters were already established in the MCU prior to the movie. So it's like, okay, well, all right, you do the Illuminati, you're not the Illuminati, but you're doing like the Cabal, you're gonna have to use some characters that, some of which have not been pre-established yet. And then, okay, well, now we gotta slow the whole thing down because we gotta talk about who's this character. Oh my god, we gotta make sure everybody knows who so-and-so is. Like, I say just don't. Just don't. Do us all a favor and don't.
G. Martinez asked another one. I need Dracula to be a permanent anti-hero in the Marvel Universe 616. Is it possible for someone to create a successful run with his new iterations other than what we saw in Blood Hunt? Personally, without having read Blood Hunt, and I'm only just answering based off of what I feel about Dracula, I wouldn't want him to see him. I wouldn't want him to be an anti-hero. I think like something like an Alucard or Daughter of Dracula or even give me a clone that's, Dracula is irredeemable. That guy is pure evil. The only way Dracula is redeemed is just like in the new movie where you have to die at the end. That kind of evil, you have to die to be redeemed.
Well,
I wouldn't want
I don't. It depends on the scenario. I think that Dracula should always have hints of being like, morally questionable. Like, I wouldn't want to be anti-hero. I'd be willing to let slide just based on some things that have been happening over the past bit. But like, the thing is, see, here's the problem. Some people don't know how to leave well enough alone. And they're always going to go back to the well and try and make him bad. I don't know. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't like it. So yeah, I would just, my thing is, I don't think there should be any flip-flopping. I think like, look, let's pick away and stay the course. No backsliding and all that other bullshit. And then, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're ready. Are we ready? I think we're ready.
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right, let's get into the Elite X1 indie game recommendation of the week.
Hey, it's the Elite X1, and this week's indie game recommendation comes courtesy of DC Comics artist and friend of the channel, Gavin Guidry. Cast and Chill by Wombat Brawler is a game where its name is 100% on the nose, at least at the beginning. But give it 10 minutes and suddenly you're laser focused on managing line tension, watching your dog for all your visual cues, and obsessing over that one stubborn fish that absolutely refuses to be caught. That's the trick with Cast and Chill. It's calm, relaxing, but underneath, it's got the surprisingly rich gameplay loop that sneaks up on you. You start with the basics, a simple rod, a thin line, a lure that's seen better days. The early catches are pretty forgiving as they'll dot and tug just enough to teach you how the rod in real timing works. But even then, the core mechanics come into play. You've got to manage tension, manage reel slack, and react to pull patterns. Yank too hard and the line snaps. Play it too safe and the fish just leaves you hanging. But every catch matters, and that's where the loop grabs you. Each fish gives you cash that you spend for better gear. New rods are stronger, new lines handle heavier pulls, reels give you smoother control, and lures affect everything from fish attraction to their aggression. Upgrades give you instant satisfaction when that fish that bullied you an hour ago is sitting in your boat's cooler. The chill of the game comes into play as you unlock new fishing zones, quiet ponds, wild marshes, open lakes with wildlife running offshore, and wide ocean stretches where surprises could be hiding below the surface. Each area feels different, not because of beautifully animated pixel art, but because the fish species behave differently before and during capture. Combine this with the game's atmosphere, and it creates this perfect meditative rhythm. Cast and Chill is the perfect blend of peaceful fishing and satisfying progression. It's a comfort game with depth, a relaxing loop that spikes with excitement. It's also one of those indie titles where you'll start it up for a quickie and suddenly it's 2 hours later. Cast and Chill even has an idle mode that you can keep fishing while you're away and have it minimized on the PC. Make no mistake, Gavin put me onto a very addictive game. I can be working on some projects at home, and the next thing you know, those fish, man, they be calling me. Cast and Chill captures a vibe reminiscent of old NES classics, and is absolutely a game worth checking out on Steam and Nintendo Switch 1 and 2.
All right, y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. You saw it. You know what? I'm not going to hold you. That game looks dangerous because as someone who put a ridiculous amount of time into Dave the Diver, yeah, I don't need to touch that game. I'll get lost.
That's funny. You know what's a good game? Dredge.
Oh, Dredge. Yeah.
Dredge.
Yeah. Which I think if I
That's pretty
remember,
addictive too.
if I remember correctly, there's also crossover DLC between the two games. There's a point
Between
where
this and Dredge?
yeah, but no, between Dave the Diver and Dredge, there's like a point in where like there's ever so often at certain times, the game will like that weird eeriness will start happening, and it'll like be like, hey, now you got to go out here and look for these like weird nightmare fish. But
Nice.
and you have to sell them to the weird hooded robed people or whatever. But yes, yeah, no, that looks good. That might be something I take a peek at. I've been kind of like digging into some I've been digging into some other games. I've kind of like right now my gameplay loop is kind of, if I'm not playing DBD by myself, I'm playing Space Marine 2 with Carter. And I think now with the co-op update for No Rest for the Wicked is now officially live. And Carter and I discovered they did not wipe our data like we thought they would. So we still have our higher level, like our 20 plus something level characters from that beta. We're still able to use them and have all of our gear and shit. So yeah, when I get done with this, I'm probably going to jump on No Rest for the Wicked. But if I'm not on that, I've been kind of slick dipping my toe into Warhammer 40K Chaos Gate.
Who, by the way, the Warhammer people said has a ban. A ban on AI usage.
Oh, yes. Very, very much so. Yes. Because I mean, let's keep it a buck. They know that siding with the Necrons is bad news. You don't side with the Necrons. You just don't. But yes, man, I've got so much fun stuff to kind of dive into right now. And oh wait, there is another. Ooh, hold up. They put out another update. Ooh, man, dude, they are so quick with it.
Swipe now.
Dude.
Swipe now.
No. No. It's no, apparently there were some things that came up in the update, like people were getting stuck in T poses and things of that nature. Basically that was what that was for. And like people not being able to use like the whispers, which basically like the bonfire, like their equivalent of a bonfire. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and scoop that update up. And between that, there's been like so many like Dude, there are so many damn games. Oh, I've been playing. That's the other thing. I've been playing Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader as well. I've actually got. I basically have 3 different Warhammer 40K games I'm playing, kind of like in circulation with one another, on
Yeah.
top of everything else. So, if no one could tell, I really like Warhammer 40K. In case anyone was wondering.
That's what's up. That's what's
But
up.
what you
I
got?
did beat Kingdom Come 1. Finally beat it. So I played Kingdom Come 2.
Mhm.
Said, wow, this is really fun good. I'm gonna go back and play Kingdom Come 1. It's a new enough game to where, yeah, there's a little bit, Finished Kingdom Come 1. I'm gonna start Kingdom Come 2 again because now I know how I'm set up better now, and I'm gonna go in.
Did you did Maneater ever get Claire Obscure Expedition 33?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
She's playing something right now. You know what? She's doing another run through of Baldur's Gate. She loves the shit out there.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I am honestly there's enough to go around. There's enough games going around that I think that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. I did pick up I installed No Rest for the Wicked.
I about to say, okay.
I played it keyboard and mouse.
Oh God, don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay, but I'm like, I gotta steal my controller back from Maneater.
I play that junk controller every time.
Gotta be. It even tells you at the beginning, like, look, for real, just use a controller. This is how we made it for, But she uses a controller for Baldur's Gate 3.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's crazy.
I need my controller back.
Yeah, I don't. And she's playing it on PC, right?
Mm-hmm. You know why? I know why she does it. It's the same reason why Baldur's Gate. She played Elder Scrolls on her PS5 first.
Okay.
And then when we built the PC and then she got it for the PC, she didn't feel like, learning the keyboard mouse stuff. So
that's fair. Usually, however, I play a game first is how I'm like, even though technically I know how to play DBD with a controller, I refuse.
Yeah,
I'm so used to just knowing.
I don't know how people spin and shit. Yeah.
The only thing you could do on a controller that I miss is being able to do that like slow motion walk.
Right.
You can't do it on you can't do it. At least I don't know how to do it on like keyboard and mouse.
No, you can't.
And yeah, that's really it. I'll basically. Oh, I will say my Mafia 3 experiment failed. I ended up getting tired of that game because the gameplay loop was pretty samey. It was pretty samey pretty much all the way throughout. Plus, like, a dude ran past me at point blank range, shot him with a shotgun, and the game basically had him ignore the gunshot, even though like it literally hit him in his chest. It should have laid him down like it did everybody else. And he ran and called backup, and I was like, yeah, cut this shit off. Yeah, I said, cut this shit off. Well, it already had other little instances of jank that I was like, so yeah, I just say, you know what? This game was fun for the time I spent with it, but I will not be finishing it. Let's see here. Wait, so was it fun? Was it Mafia 3 was directed by I think, is this supposed to say Haitian? Oh wait, never mind. I think I get it now. I get it. Hayden Blackman. I did not know that. That is news to me. I actually did not know that. Like I said, I enjoyed what I played of it, but I just, after a while, I was just like, yeah, fuck this shit, I'm out. Robo, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
No, if you guys are in the market for a shirt, head out to apparel.leftface.tv. Check out my Substack. Or just be here next week at Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific.
You heard it here. Yeah, I got nothing. I know I got nothing. I know nothing. I'll be back Saturday, and you'll probably, maybe possibly, see me again somewhere in between there, depending on if someone responds to their email. There's potentially an interview tomorrow, but like the person I'm supposed to be interviewing, they've been really bad about getting back to me, and I've also been really bad about getting back to them. So I don't know if that's going to happen. But we'll definitely be back with some more interviews next week. I'll have Declan Shalvey on to talk about some the upcoming things that are happening with his Thundercats series, starting at Thundercats number 25. That's going to be coming out next month or the month after, I think. And yeah, trying to think if there's anything else that leaps out of me. Oh, and well, this is actually a little ways out, so I don't have to tell you about that, but just know that's going to be a thing that's going to be happening. That said, yeah, I don't think we have anything else. I think we're in the clear. Are we in the clear? Yeah, we are in the clear.
You're in the clear. Bye, everybody. I love you.
Yeah. So yeah, for that said, thank you guys. Thank you all for hanging out with us and listening to us wax woke about the things that we love and care about. And between now and then, y'all make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you're drinking your water and all that other good stuff. And mentally taking care of yourselves. Mental health is important. That said, for Robo of Left Face TV, I'm the Blerd Without Fear. And you know what? Those pesky little He-Man pronouns.
We coming for you, nigga!